Joe Budden. No, Rory and Mom.
It's Parks.
What's that?
It's Parks.
What's that?
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The JBP boys back to business. 374. Welcome to episode 374 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest. That's what fucking happened last time. Brother Maul is here with us. Round of applause, man.
Happy to see Maul.
Come on, man. That's Maul.
I like
That's
it.
Maul. Come on.
The
Maul
real one,
appreciation. Come on, man.
Thank you, fellas.
Brother Parks is here. Rory is here. Erickson is here. Savon the Don is here.
Young Blistex.
Yeah, fucking MC Blistex over
Bottom
there.
of the
is here.
Blistex.
Alex the Great is
Bottom
here.
of the
Corey
Blistex.
is here. Gentlemen, it's good to see you guys. I'm sure you're doing well. I'm not going to ask how you're doing because you never give me shit at the front anyway. It's a lot to get to. Let's get right to it. Nas. Godson.
Yeah.
The King.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good? You all right? You all right back there?
Was Godson that funny?
That
like-
wasn't
that was
even
the song.
making a
That's
joke.
That's his name. He has an album
Man,
called that.
He has an empty thing of Blistex. We don't know what to expect from Alex anymore.
New Nas album. Nas. Hit Boy.
Yeah.
How we feeling? Did you hear it? I'm assuming everyone here heard it.
Oh, absolutely.
couple times over.
3 listens
I
deep,
was,
I think.
I was so early on iTunes that it wasn't even out yet. It kept saying August 23rd. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, to me too. To me too. It
Did
kept
it?
saying August 23rd.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
the first time I
understand
got it was like only half the album.
that. Yeah.
See, and I get angry at that. I get
too.
angry when the black high profile acts are not right there at the top of your algorithm thingamajig. I get angry at that.
Yeah.
So I was searching and said August 23rd. Then I'm sitting at home like, damn, did Nas move his shit because Hove did that
Yeah,
shit?
I
Like,
felt-
I
I
didn't
felt
know.
like that too, for
But then
sure.
they made the album available. I heard
This
it.
is not to bring Hove into it. It's a title thing. Title's usually really good with that stuff before any other streaming
Yeah.
platform. They got that shit at midnight, full thing.
Yeah.
It's at the top. Rap acts are at the top. Like
Yeah.
it's.
True.
I usually for new releases go there.
No, we like title.
We do.
I stay away from the iTunes for new releases.
Yeah. But, hell, man, I think.
Who do we want to hear from? Come on. Who's coming in hot? We coming in hot. We
Let's
coming in
start it
hot.
off, Mo.
Who gonna set it
Want
off?
me to set it
Set it
off?
off.
I love it.
Hey!
I love it, man. I can't say
Just
anything
turn down
bad
a little,
about
Rory.
it.
Just turn down a little.
This was a pleasant
Turn down a little more.
surprise. This was a pleasant surprise. I got to be honest. To me, this is his best sounding project.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Like this is one of his projects that to me has a lot of replay value to me.
Interesting.
And I even like the Ultra Black in the form
Love it.
of the.
It sounded
album. It
much,
sounded
much
good
better
coming
in
after
that
Car
album.
85. Yeah.
I said that last week, though. I felt like it was an album
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. That's why I don't
Not
think
a
that the
single.
legacy acts don't need to release records before the album. Just put the album out.
I agree.
Fuck that.
How did it sound when you was in the Q45?
I wish I was. Charlie Wilson. I know Joe. You was kind of mad at the Don Toliver. Don Toliver killed that hook. With Big Sean.
Listen. I just want to wait for you to finish. Don't,
Oh, no, I'm
don't-
just
don't
looking at the
speak
track
on,
list.
Don't speak on nothing. Don't
No,
speak on nothing
I'm not-
I said.
No, I'm
'cause
just saying
I'm
that
stupid.
I know, it's okay, but it's
I
all
don't.
right.
I don't
But this is-
know.
but
I
this is
don't
a
know
good thing, though.
nothing.
But
I
this is
don't
a-
know.
This is a good
I don't
thing.
know.
Joe, that we gotta become as men become comfortable with admitting when we were wrong.
I'm
That's all.
here to be held
Yeah.
accountable.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with men saying, "Yo, we were wrong."
Boy, do I love this type of wrong.
Yeah, I do.
I love this type of wrong.
Yeah.
I can't tell y'all just how wrong I was because I don't even go back and listen to when I was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all do that shit?
Nah,
Of course, go back and hear when I was wrong.
I deleted it.
Man, I don't even remember. I never even said that shit.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take your word for it. I was probably wrong.
You was tripping. You was tripping a little bit.
But last week, whatever was said, I was wrong on all of the accounts. Everything that I said.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
Ultra Black. Salute to Nas. Salute to Queens. Ultra Black sounds amazing in scheme of the album.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It fits perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And the content kind of does a good job of covering what you're talking about in the whole album.
Yeah.
And when that happened, boy, did I feel stupid. I said, man, that's what the song is supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I can not like the song, but understand where he was coming from. In the scheme of the album, that song is a pleasure to fucking hear.
Yes.
1, 2, 5, yo, I'm sorry.
Favi.
Fabi,
Yeah.
Ferg, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Brucey B, Big Sean, Charlie Wilson,
You didn't want to hear Brucey B on a Nas
Don
album?
Toliver.
That one always made sense. to
Yeah,
me.
I don't think that was ever a
I'm
question.
just saying, I didn't see where some of the features were about to take me because I have been thrown off from that Kanye project.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think a lot of people were.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Right.
A lot of people out there have been asking and inquiring, hey, is there Nas hate up there? No, there's not Nas hate, but he's such a great that when it's not great, like you try to just avoid it. Not discuss it, not speak
Yeah.
about him in its proper place. But not only did Nas deliver, Hit Boy did an amazing. I think he did an amazing
Let's
job
just talk
there.
about Nas first because we do
All
have
right,
to
so
talk about
let's
Hit Boy.
stay on Nas.
Yeah.
Every one of these features killed.
Yeah, made sense.
Oh my God, Lil Durkio.
Yeah,
Dirk did his thing.
Why wasn't it 40 more bars from Dirk?
I actually wanted like a verse from Dirk.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how much I liked his hook and what Nas was talking about with the Chicago
Made
shit and
sense.
everything going
He
on.
went-
It
made
made
sense.
total sense.
Yeah.
No, he went
I
crazy.
wanted Dirk to go off. That was my only complaint from that song.
Yeah.
I like what I was clearly way off about is I like hearing Nas with the new guys when it's done right.
Sure.
yeah.
I love
When
them
it's not overly
with Don
young.
Toliver, the Anderson .Paak song. I love.
Yeah, but we knew that was going to be
should have
one of
been
the.
fine.
Yeah.
Anderson and Nas belong together no
Yeah.
matter what.
I love all the
scheme is.
features. I like the album a lot. It makes me proud to come in here and say, boy, you were way off base in this. And I like Lovey Dovey Nas.
No, he's good with relationship records. Always has been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, that's always been his bag.
Yeah, but they were always scattered. It was always a scattered bag. I don't think.
In the past
was there
few
ever
years,
was
they've
there
been
ever an
more-
album where there was Lovey Dovey Nas on a few joints,
Life
like
is
more
good.
than 4?
Life is good.
Well, Life is Good was talking about past bad relationships in a good space.
Yeah, okay.
If that makes sense. It wasn't lovey-dovey. It's like, all right, I've accepted how shitty that relationship was, and I'm cool.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm growing. I'm
Yeah.
growing.
He got into he made the firm get into the relationship bag.
Yo,
he addressed.
That was the one thing that,
That
was
ththe
weird to me,
off,
though. Yeah,
but
I didn't know that
I
that
was
was the
into
content
it.
of the firm. I thought they was going to give us like some movie shit,
cinematic shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some real that type of shit.
Nah, I
but I'm
kinda-
not mad at it. They all got off.
Yo,
they
what-
did it in a cinematic way.
Yeah, they got off.
But to that point was crazy. I saw a Mega tweet today that he hadn't heard their verses until today.
Together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
hadn't
crazy.
heard their verses, period, what they were going to talk about. Like, Mega just got in that bag, AZ just got in that bag, and Nas got in that bag.
Yeah, it sounded like I knew they weren't in the studio together when they did it because you could hear it when Foxy came in.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah, you
Everyone's
just hit
vocals
it
sounded a
different.
little different.
Yeah,
Foxy specifically.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a little off, but even Fox got off.
But no, I like to hear AZ and Mega, especially just because we don't hear from them as much in that more mature bag.
Yeah,
I did need Nature on this. I did.
Yeah.
I think Nature would have killed this.
If Nature came in after Cormega on this, I'm finished. I was stuck for a little while trying to figure out why AZ is still as nice as this.
I'll be the one to say.
Even with the girl-
he had
even-
the best verse on this firm shit.
Oh, hot
He might
take,
have had the best
hot
verse
take,
on the album.
Hot take there, Rory.
He might have had the best verse in
one
the
was
whole
saying it.
album.
He did.
No, I didn't see anyone talking about it. So I know we're happy to hear from the firm, but it's still hip hop, so we have to argue about who had the best verse.
No, we
AZ
don't.
sounds incredible.
Yeah.
It was AZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he sound good. But A has one of those flows that's timeless though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he doesn't have a flow that's kind of weird and you have to adjust your ears to. Like he has a flow that you get as soon as you hear him. It's just all about the content what he's talking about, but he delivered.
I think all of the features delivered. Hit Boy again, man. I
Hit
probably owe him
Boy's,
an apology as well.
he's-
And I was aware of how talented Hit Boy is. Of course,
Obviously,
we
yeah.
saw what he did in Verses. His catalog speaks for itself.
Right.
But still, that's different from locking in with one artist
A legacy act.
for an entire album. A legacy act, a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And he carried this.
No, he
Even
delivered.
some of
being
these.
from two different generations is insane to do together.
That's
Like-
crazy. Yo,
like
don't cut me off again. Yo,
Like we saw with No ID and Jay, like that makes sense. They're not directly from the exact same generation,
Right, right.
location
No, they
wise,
are.
but they
Oh,
are
location-wise.
time wise. Like
Right.
it makes sense. Hit Boy being the age he is and Nas being the age he is. Don't even want to know how they met. Like, how did this even become a thing?
I think Hit Boy is just one of the younger producers that a lot of artists feel like he can make something catered to my sound, and
Definitely.
in my audience. Like he doesn't. You don't have to go into Hit Boy's world.
Right.
Like he could sit there. Hit Boy, I think, is one of those producers that if he's working with artists, he's very aware of their catalog. He's very aware of their career, and he just proved on this that you can't. I mean, he's not just because for a while I kind of thought Hit Boy was just one of those producers that is just gonna give you like a club record.
Right. Now
he's basically scored a movie with this. This is like everything flowed, even the sequences of the album.
And the clips that they put out, not to cut you off more, the clips that they put out week of release, him and Nas didn't look or feel or sound awkward together
at all
in the visual.
No.
Contrary to what I felt when him and Kanye were in 40 projects.
Mm-hmm. No, they were in Queensbridge.
Wherever they were in a Phantom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It looked weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked awkward.
Well, Hit Boy is dope because he bridges he
And
has
it
a lot of
felt
boom
awkward.
bap sample-y elements,
Right.
break beats.
Yeah.
Right.
Historically, not just
Right.
on this album. He always kind of
But he
does
knows
that.
how to add those current sounds
Absolutely.
sonically.
Absolutely.
It doesn't sound like you're going in the time warp back into the 90s.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's still current. The young kids will get it. The girls will twerk to it.
Yeah.
But it still has, like you said, that boom bap lunch table vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know how musically talented he is. I like that he didn't overproduce this at all. He kind of just let Nas rock.
Yeah.
And put the proper shit around it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to make this some fucking huge production,
Mm-hmm.
like some wild fucking movie shit. Like, let's just let Nas rock, and we'll fill in the gaps in between.
That's where I'm giving Hit Boy all the credit because it wasn't overdone, overproduced. Even some of the beats on there that if you isolate them, you'll be like, why would you pick this beat? This beat may not be so spectacular.
Right.
The song
Yeah.
was produced.
Right.
The song was spectacular.
I think Hit Boy's just aware of, with an artist like Nas, you have to give him enough air on the beat to where his voice is like another instrument.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know Nas as soon as you hear him.
Well, that was another knock I had about the Kanye project. The BPMs of the beats.
Yeah.
They didn't feel like Nas's comfort pocket BPMs.
He went into Kanye's world. He had to go into Kanye's
and
world.
this you could hear flashes of that old Nas flow because he's so comfortable in the pocket. He just all over the place with this. I'm super pleased with this.
And once you get a Charlie Wilson ooh wee, your album is done. You get a Charlie Wilson ooh wee on the album, like your album is done.
Off the first two, I think Car 85 is my favorite. That may
Definitely.
change by tonight, but Car 85 off those first two.
The intro and the outro are my favorite.
King's Disease is great.
The joint with Big Sean and Don Toliver to me is probably the best record on the album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
my
didn't
opinion.
super love it, but it's solid.
I like as far as just the music, the hook, the lyrics.
He put another 2 verses on 27 Summers, and we're gonna be talking about that for a
Oh,
little
that,
while.
that
I
one
was-
too.
Yeah.
That one too.
Yeah, that
Especially
cut-
I was
coming
so
after
mad
Ultra
that
Black.
that shit was so short.
That cut off right when I was like, oh, y'all in trouble now.
Yeah, that was one of the few times I've heard Nas on a modern bop and it didn't sound
Weird.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I was
know what I'm
blown
saying?
away.
Yeah.
That shit came on. I was like, damn, why do I want to dance a little? Why do I want to dance to Nas?
Right.
And this, I think
And
this album
27 Summers is insane.
Yeah, it is. But I think
Like,
this
think
album
about
more
that.
importantly is for the older acts, for the acts of the the raps from the '90s that are kind of they shy away from working with younger producers.
Right.
I think this is proof that you got the Firm and they sound like now. They sound current.
Right.
Because of a producer that's from now.
Yeah.
So this should be a testament to a lot of the older MCs, man. Like you still got work to do. Get with some of these younger producers and sit down and create a whole project and keep creating music. Don't think that y'all have to just fade away and there's no space for y'all in this. Like we have to as hip hop, we have to stop thinking that there's a cap on age. Like
Yeah.
once you reach a certain age, you can't produce or perform. Like
Yeah.
we need to throw that out the window.
Which is why Nas on this, I like a good balance from the legacy acts of nostalgic, looking back at shit, but also current where you are in your life.
Right.
And I think Nas hit that perfect balance in between those two.
Yeah, this is
Did
definitely
some
one of my
old
favorite
Queensbridge
projects.
shit, talked about all that, but I know where he's at in his life right now.
This is still pretty low on my Nas discography pecking order, but it's solid.
Whenever somebody say pecking order,
Well, whatever.
If you would have heard
pecking
some of
order?
the shit Parks has been saying.
yeah,
I can try Hit Boy. I don't know the answer. I didn't talk to him prior,
hit him.
but we'll try.
We'll give him some flowers today. Because we was going to curse him out if it was trash.
I'm sure he's busy as is.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize.
No, don't cop it, please. Once you call,
Day of release.
Once you call.
Hey, boy.
What's the deal?
This is Rory from the Joe Budden podcast. You were live on
Man,
air.
I seen your number pop up. Man, I already know what's the deal.
What's going on, bro? How's the release date? How's it feel?
Man, I'm feeling amazing, man. It's been a lot of love. A lot of motherfuckers been tapping in, man, showing respect. So, I feel good.
Well, that's what we're here to do. That's why we called you.
Hey, boy, why you did that, man?
What you mean? What I do?
No, listen, man. I feel like I already had an immense amount of respect on your name, like I was saying before Rory called you. But it's a different bag to be able to get with one legacy act and really produce an album. Mm-hmm. And you showed your ass. You showed this is great, man.
It's a real responsibility. Like I just knew I had, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was gonna press play on this. So I'm like, I know they gonna be on my head if I get this nigga some weak shit. So I'm like, I gotta go crazy.
Yeah, because I hated that Kanye and Nas project. So you really I think you did what he maybe set out to do before and didn't accomplish, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, as far as even with the Nasir shit, you could just tell it was some kind of disconnect.
Yeah, that's
with
all.
This shit, bro, we both was just on the humble. Like, bro was pulling up Dolo, nigga. It would just be me and him. I'm the engineer. I'm recording, bro. Like,
that's
we
important.
going through beats. Like, it was just a real organic way. Like, it was nothing forced about it.
How did the connection start between the two?
Man, we actually linked first, way back in 2013 when I was on a little run. I had a lot of shit going. He just pulled up. I'm talking about 11 in the morning, nigga. We sipping hands, smoking, just kicking it, playing joints, and we didn't end up even doing shit back then. Then one of my homies, my nigga Double from Rialto, and it's just one of my OGs. He was fucking with Nas on some other business shit, and he was like, I had seen him in the studio. They posted a video in the store. I'm like, bro, if you don't get this man over here, you're bugging. So he told him to pull up. And the next day, Nas came through, and we just, man, bro, from the first day, I could just tell we was gelling on a different level.
Do you think that your question the other day was clout chasing?
You funny as hell for that. But I honestly, I did it on purpose, bro, because I'm like, look, I'm posting all this shit about how I'm executive producing a Nas project, doing all this shit. Nigga, I get low to no likes and retweets, but I put up some stupid ass shit, and then I got everybody talking about it. So I just know how niggas' mind works these days. So I know I'm putting the work in. I know you know what I'm saying? That was literally just some bullshit.
No, listen, trust me, your work speaks loudly and clearly to the people that know what's going on, man. Yo, I'm super happy for y'all.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of you,
boy. Man.
You killed this shit. You might have single-handedly deaded the Nas picks bad beats theory.
That's over with. That's over with.
It's over now.
That narrative, man. Let's keep that going.
Yeah, let's keep that energy going. Hit boy, we love you, man. Thank you, man.
Man, much love, respect to y'all.
Definitely.
Peace.
Y'all.
All right, I'm here to find out who got a cape on. 9 episodes left. Time to get to the real shit.
Find the capes.
Who got a cape on? More, you got a cape on?
Never.
Rory, you got a cape on?
Depends the topic.
Hove.
Yes.
Why? You've already been fired from your little parties.
Your little parties. Your little shindigs are out of here, buddy.
You did not get fired.
Your little
anything.
kickback king thing you was doing.
Kickback king.
Hey, listen, man. If your kickback makes it to the Barclays Center, then you can talk to me. Then you can talk to me. Then you can talk to me.
Talk your shit.
Rock boys in the building tonight.
Talk your shit.
Oh, what a feeling! I'm killing this ice.
Rory is killing the ice.
I do have ice in my
The
cup.
second I see Rory with some ice on, what will I think?
I don't understand why
You'll
I keep
laugh.
saying
What will I
this. Like
think?
I ain't
You'll
had
just
this-
laugh.
How many times have
Look
we
at his
laughed?
ice.
And I ain't had this chain on since I was a baby. Like, I've been had this.
That chain don't count. That's your Irish inheritance.
No, it was. Yeah. My father has this.
your
My grandfather had
great-granddad's
this.
chain.
No, we all had this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how many times have
It's
we laughed
like
at
Scream
Rory
Man's bliss
privately?
decks.
Privately? A couple.
3, right?
3?
It's probably 3.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
What were the 3? You could laugh at me in front of my face.
Nah, you
Privately is only 3, and your face is 300.
No, I know that. No. Laugh at me in my face all the time. I don't mind that at all.
Hey, Rory getting the pod now. He had the free throw line.
Yeah.
Answer them all.
What? What was it about?
What was the 3?
Definitely about the can't say person's name, but last week. That was one.
Damn, last week.
Or 2 weeks ago.
What happened to me?
I can't say
with
person.
that. Oh, you know.
We laughed about that. Yeah, we laughed about that.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay,
We laughed,
okay.
we laughed at
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Come on.
that's fine. Yeah, get your jokes off.
Good boy.
But I don't know the other two. I can't remember the other two.
Yeah.
You want to
There's
say
one I'm forgetting, but there's one I know. After the Nick interview, me and you had a nice little chuckle.
Rory interviewed to be on the Knicks?
No, the Nicky interview that we did. After the Nicky interview.
You got an interview to be on the Knicks.
I was about to say.
Listen, come on. No. We'll not let y'all deflect. Back to Hove. This is what I
What
think.
happened in the Nicky interview?
You took a broomstick?
Oh, yeah, which is cool. Those things happen. We already know what I've been going off the past few episodes. I was trying to tell y'all during the Nicky one. The fuck foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. You're getting
That's more.
poetic.
Well, he doesn't remember.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
See?
I really don't.
We was pod. Look at Corey. Eric said he don't remember. He got hacked. He got hacked.
Got hacked. His promo code got hacked from
You can't
Spotify.
add things like so much shit we laugh about. I can't remember everything.
Yo, when we don't just shoot the shits in the first intro of the pod, 34 minutes in, we be already cooking. That chicken dip is done. We can get that chicken dip out the oven, baby. We are cooking right now. All right, Mo, you don't remember, right?
I honestly don't.
I remember, but I got to say it. I don't want to say it. I just want to move on.
Say it.
What Rory had did after the Nicky interview, Rory, it sounded like to Maul, and Maul said it to me, and I was like, all right, I see what you're saying. See, look how I get it off.
I don't remember.
After the Nicky interview, Maul said, you went up to Nick's husband, you said, Mr. Petty, I know some friends of yours.
Oh my God, none of that happened. None of that shit happened.
I don't even talk like that. I don't even talk like that. Get the fuck out of here, Mr. Petty. I know that you,
Mr. Petty, I know some niggas you did some dirt with. I mean,
That's what Rory got into?
according to Maul.
According to Maul, look how you
And
throw
then I laughed at
that's
Rory
pretty funny.
too, even if I didn't know.
There was some mutual acquaintances, but no, it did not happen that way.
You know, Rory got to get in his Queen's bag.
True.
It was mutual acquaintances, and no, I didn't say Mr. Petty. I was on FaceTime, and this person was yelling his name, and I said, "You,
Nah, yo is Mr. Petty. That's
Come on, Maul, right?
Mr. Petty."
Yeah,
I didn't even know his last name.
Nah, yes, you did.
What's his first name?
Nah, you called him Mr. Petty. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's a Mister, and that's his last name. It's cool.
All right. Show him my respect.
Rory, enough
What's
of these
up?
jokes. Who wants to lead with this topic?
You know my cape is on.
Then I'll lead.
Okay.
I think
No. You know.
I don't know.
Oh.
I think
My English teacher said you should say "I believe" instead of "I think."
Hove was chilling in the crib with B.
Right.
Scrolled through his phone, seen a Nas release that he was unprepared for.
Caught him off guard a little bit.
Hit boy, why didn't you tell me?
I was unprepared.
I thought Hit Boy was my man.
Listen, shout out to the first and last time listeners. For some of y'all, listen, I am not authorized to talk on any of the shit that I'm talking on.
That's
But
what makes
it
great.
works.
It's okay.
It works. Listen, Hove was scrolling, seen a Nas release that he was unprepared for, called Guru Up. Hey, what you got in there? Hey, what you got in there?
What you got in the cupboard?
What you
got sitting in the cupboard?
Hey, what you got in there that we can step on his bullshit with?
I'll take anything.
Hey, Guru's like, listen, man, I've been working with Rhapsody. I don't really have nothing for you. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Called up Pharrell. Hey, man, what we did recently. Pharrell said, we got that shit about Black Lives. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Put it out. And they put it out.
After Ultra Black, might I add.
Right.
Fam, somebody
Gotta
make...
keep it on brand.
Let me make myself clear to the subscribers here. Pharrell is a great black.
What? A great black what?
Well, we
A
discussed
great,
Ray
don't
White's
do that. You
last
did that
time.
with Britney
so,
Spears.
Oh,
We
okay,
hear
okay,
now.
okay.
He's just a great black, period.
Okay.
Great black in fashion, great black in creating, great black in producing music,
He's an
great
artist.
black
He's an
and
artist.
he's a great black.
Pharrell's a legend.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In every sense of the word.
I don't know what Pharrell was doing with this one. We have to get him authorization again to Marvin Gaye's catalog.
No, he didn't have it last time.
No.
That's what
No, it's clear. No. This song is clear. It's clear as day that we don't have access to sexual healing anymore.
That's
Look,
missing.
niggas pussy. Look at everybody being pussy. Look at everybody being pussy. What's up?
You
What's
talk.
up?
You
What's
talk.
up? It's 9 left.
You want us to
There's no
yellow?
more checks.
You want us to yellow?
Nigga, risk it.
You want us to yellow?
What's going on?
That was one of the worst songs I ever heard in my life.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
Get
Wow.
somebody get Pharrell after the dance.
I can't believe.
But is this gonna be one of those when we hear it in the sequence of the album? Are we gonna like it?
Man, I never want to hear this bullshit again. What the fuck is Pharrell whispering about? Somebody tell me. Maul
He
or
always-
Rory?
He always whispers on his
Oh, I'm done with Maul now.
He's
Rockefeller
he's
Maul.
whispering about
Mosey
you,
O'Donnell
man.
over here.
He whispers
I'm
on his
done. I'm
songs.
done.
What you talking about?
I'm done with Mosey O'Onnell.
He
Rory,
whispers on all his
Rory,
songs.
you answer for
You
it.
will be recording all this when he do a pull up with you. You know that.
Of course.
Yeah, like, oh, you're a great guy. I don't understand what he's going with.
Wait. I'm not. He might
10
be.
years from now, Parks will be like, yo, I didn't even understand this song. I get it now.
Pharrell might be a great guy.
I can't tolerate hooks where you
Pharrell
just saying the same shit.
Pharrell could be a great guy.
No, he is.
I want the listeners to know I have no relationship with. I'm only discussing music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
And
song
just this
was
one song.
this song was some bullshit. Come on, say it with
He's
me
a-
in unison. Come on,
Oh,
on
the song.
three,
I'll say it with you.
On
The
three?
song, for sure.
1, 2, 3. This song was some bullshit. Come on, well, you didn't say it.
gotta say
Nah,
what
you
y'all
jumped
was
in at the
saying on
end.
three.
You jumped in
We
at
can
the
say it.
end.
Come on, let's say it.
Okay.
This is the second
This song
song.
Can we clean it up?
Right after we just that was fast.
1, 2, 3, go.
What's the cleanup?
To answer your whisper, you just don't understand art because Pharrell is saying all the things that America has tried to quiet and bring the volume down for certain people in the country to hear.
I'm trying to bring the
So
volume
that's
down
what
on
that's
this particular
it just
song.
went over your head.
I just can't keep hearing black
No,
man,
all
black
right. The
man.
cleanup for real. The cleanup is. Did you guys see the video?
No.
No, I did not.
Okay. The song made way more sense when I watched the video with the song. The video is highlighting a bunch of different black entrepreneurs and their story for however many minutes.
No, the-
and the song
Rory.
and the
Rory.
song
No, listen.
and the song
Bane
makes-
must be dead. Jesus.
the
What are you
song
doing,
with the
Rory?
video.
Rory,
Was
stop
fine.
it.
I'm not
Stop
gonna listen
it.
to it
No,
on
I'm
its
not
own.
saying the
No, it
messaging.
wasn't.
The messaging
No, it
and all that
wasn't.
is great. I'm just saying sonically,
Absolutely.
I can't keep hearing black man, black man. It's just like I don't want to keep hearing that. Like that. That's not something I'll ever play again and keep listening to.
Well, I encourage you guys to watch the video. You can put it on mute.
But no, I'm like I said,
I'm
I
just-
know the
I encourage y'all
messaging
to watch
was,
the
was
video.
great. The messaging was
All right,
was
we
amazing.
doing a lot of tap dancing right
And
now.
and
We
it's
doing a
part
lot
of some Pharrell
we doing-
project. It's about. There's not an album.
We doing a lot of tap dancing. We doing a lot of tiptoeing. Let me just get to the real shit, man. It's real shit Saturdays. Why is Pharrell biting Stormaya?
Huh?
Why is Pharrell
Is this another copyright
biting
lawsuit?
off of Stormaya's Black Man song?
I don't know if it's biting.
You
He
heard
just-
what
he drew
Stormaya... Don't do
inspiration.
that. Stop.
He's a black man.
Don't make me play it.
No,
You
should
heard
play it.
Stormaya say,
No,
You're
play it.
go black man, go black man,
Mm-hmm.
go black man, go black man. You strong as bricks.
Pharrell
Black
didn't say
man
that.
magic.
Pharrell didn't say
Because he
strong.
wasn't that creative.
Yeah, that's true.
But he came back and bit the catchy part, which is go black man, black man, black man,
Right.
black man.
Right. I don't want to. I don't want to hear
Exactly.
that again.
Look at you.
To be honest,
Look at you.
You may in fact have a point.
Look at you.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Look
I don't
at
want to
you.
hear that again though. I'm cool. Love,
All
the,
right,
love the
let's-
messaging, love the imagery and all of that, but I don't want to listen.
Do you guys want to break down the history of all the times that Hove is
All right,
stepped on?
Stillmatic, December 18th, 2001, a whole 19 years ago. Unplugged, December 18th, 2001. Streets Disciple, November 30th, 2004, Collision Course comes out. November 30th, 2004, Nas' Greatest Hits comes out. November 607, American Gangster comes out. November 607. Nasir comes out. July 15th, 2018, Everything Is Love. Two biggest stars in the universe. July 16th.
Dropped on a Saturday.
2018. On a Saturday on y'all. The Lost Tapes 2. We love Lost Tapes. July 19th, 2019. Beyonce, Jay-Z, The fucking Lion King remix album. July 19th, 2019.
That was a remix, though. That wasn't a Beyonce J album.
It was a Beyonce album, though.
Yeah.
Jay was on it.
They didn't even talk about Hennessy and Douce. Nas signs to Hennessy.
On Beyonce's next
Then
album, I don't want to
signs
hear shit about Mufasa.
Whole partners with Duce Palooza. Yeah, no, you're right.
That's it. The cipher's complete.
19
Yeah,
years, man.
there's definitely something to
Hove, this one backfired. This one didn't work.
A couple of those didn't work.
But to be
if
fair,
you look at it.
But if we're being fair, this is not a Jay record. That's a Pharrell record that came out.
We 44 minutes in. I want to move on from this, but it don't matter. It's another release date that he stepped on with some trash. This one is trash. It is. It's okay to say it. Maybe not
is that
Hov.
Jay trash or
no,
Pharrell
come on.
trash?
Hov will never be trash.
So that's what I'm saying. So I can't
But
put that
it don't
on him.
matter if your hot shit is on some trash.
But it's not. I'm just saying it's not his record, so that I don't count that. And the Beyonce Lion King, Jay had a verse on the whole project.
Yeah, but it's
That's
still a
still
Carter.
him.
It's still a
Yeah.
Carter.
What do you think about Hov talking about his white friends again?
I missed it.
Yeah.
The Jack line, the Twitter line, Black Twitter. Jack owns it. Y'all don't. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
It's on brand for Hov's recent.
And for what they were talking about the record, it's on brand.
Is
Not
it
mad
too
at that.
too early to revisit Hov talking about we're over kneeling? Don't worry about it.
I think but we spoke about that though. I think what he was saying is we need more actionable things. Like we need more than just kneeling. I think that's what he was saying, and people didn't maybe took that the wrong way. But that's what he was saying. We need to do more. Now we're in the boardroom with them. We're in meetings. We're teaching them how to give back to the communities, how to make relationships in the community better with policing and in the community. Like, you know, we could do that through entertainment and sports. Let's do it. I think that's what it was more so about. It wasn't about like we're done kneeling, meaning like we're done thinking about the situation. It's like, no, we need to now start doing other things.
Got it.
And for the Black Twitter line, the following bar I thought kind of summed it up. Black Twitter, what's that? When Jack gets paid, do you for every one Gucci support two FUBUs? Like,
I ain't mad at
it
that.
wasn't just a shot at people that use Twitter.
Yeah,
It's an observation.
I get it. I just don't. The hook is just terrible.
But where's your FUBU?
And Hov don't have no food in his closet.
Maybe not FUBU
Look,
right
It
now.
was
No,
suggesting
definitely not FUBU.
Not
but
one or
he's
two,
saying
right?
just support black owned,
so-
black owned clothing,
and
black owned
not
business.
and non-black owned clothing company.
I got it. No, I
That's
got it.
all.
I got it, white man.
That's all. White man. Oh yeah, that's all. But yeah, that hook. I don't want to hear that again. I'm sorry.
Pharrell, don't do that again.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're still beautiful.
Still aging
I don't care if
amazingly.
I don't care if you still look 18.
You have
nigga.
great skin.
Don't do that again.
But what is your skincare routine?
Actually, speaking of beautiful, I don't know if the Botox is working or I'm just beautiful, right?
You asking me or you asking
I'm
yourself?
asking you, nigga. Look at me.
Oh, I've never looked at you enough to know.
I'm
if you're
telling you now, look
beautiful
at
or
me,
not.
nigga.
I'm looking at you.
Right?
Wrong. Don't tell me right. No, wrong. Wrong.
All right, listen. Enough of
Joe's the only
listen.
one to have a beard and wear a hat and get Botox. It's like this much of your face left.
Nah, he left the hat on when they
That's funny.
Botox. They like your Botox right
That's
here
funny,
under the
Rory.
brim.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's funny, Rory. Now I'm gonna take my hat off.
Yeah, show that tox.
That tox.
Show that tox, my nigga.
It's working. I look 36 again.
Took some years off.
He's 39.
Cool 2
He
years.
went from 39 to 36. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad though.
Lost all my bitches too.
Right with the tox. That's funny.
Kidding about all.
Joe, since we're on the verses and going back and forth, we did Bliss
We
X
were not on
Carmex.
verses.
We did Jay-Z versus
Oh.
Nas.
That is versus.
Can you admit now that I won the Bryson Tiller versus Tory Lanez argument?
That's a dub. Sorry, Joe, you lost.
Nah, that's apples and oranges. You know what I mean?
Oh, my bad. I didn't even think of the fruit.
When people say that, it'd be the same
Be
shit.
the same exact. shit.
Nah, that's apples and oranges right there. I mean, I don't even know. We got to see.
Yeah.
I can't say anything about Bryson anymore because he's fucking engaged to my friend.
Ah, so finally when the friend gets pulled in,
bias.
which y'all was laughing about last week,
I can always tell
look at the
when
hypocritical Joe.
I can always tell when Rory comes in here after winning the sneaker raffle.
I wear the same sneakers every day.
Winning a sneaker raffle.
You know Rory won the raffle. What you got?
Oh my God, you are stupid, man.
It's a wrap, man. It's over.
Who's leading?
It's over.
Me?
It's, you're gonna have to get Chicks Tape 6 emailed to you.
Yeah,
It's over, bro.
I gotta delete that out of the phone.
Slow for that.
Sorry, Tori. Time to go, buddy.
What happened?
So much to unpack.
Yeah,
All right,
actually
for those
it is.
that don't know,
So much to get
Meg
to.
Meg got on IG Live on Thursday night.
Well, prior to that, she went on Instagram and posted some photos.
Yeah, a couple days ago, she went on showed her foot for all the people that said, "Hey, how did you not get shot in any of your bones when you got a bullet in your foot twice? That makes no sense." Showed she got shot in the side of her heel, big gap out of her foot. That definitely looks like maybe a bullet did it. She then went on IG Live on Thursday night and told the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we've
gave it
started.
all
The
up.
game is started now.
Yeah.
It has begun. We were waiting for Meg to say, Tori shot me. And yesterday was the first time that Meg said on Instagram Live, Tori shot me. And the whole internet paused. It's happening now. She said it. Not only did she say it, but this is a black woman that got on Insta Live with no makeup, no lashes. I'm going to assume those eyebrows weren't done, and a hoodie. Take from that what you will. I took something from it. She got out of her comfort zone in bed in a hoodie and not done up to tell y'all, all right, enough is enough now.
Yeah.
I've been taking some heat, and I've been seeing some backlash from me trying to go about this trying to go about my life in a normal fashion, dancing, chilling, just trying to move on from that really traumatic experience, and y'all are killing me for it. So let me just tell y'all what happened. He shot me.
Yeah.
And she suggested that his publicists were going to the blogs to make it seem like Tory might be the victim. Maybe she was hitting Tory and he was defending himself.
Listen.
Oh, let's play some of this.
Sure.
Let's play some of the clip. Let's do that. Let's
Gotta
play
readily
some
available.
of the clip.
I hadn't seen any of the Tory publicist stuff,
I hadn't either.
but it could be. I don't follow Tory, so
And I'm not the biggest blog person,
Right.
so whatever. But no, I mean, I understood her frustration. There was a lot of people that were running around saying, Meg, this shit don't add up.
Southside,
You're
it
out there
ain't
twerking.
like let me go run and tell my business to the internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face. And I'm not gonna let this playing in my face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this Tory shot me.
Yeah, there it is.
You shot me.
The game
And you
has
got your
begun.
publicists and your people going to these blogs lying.
That's true.
Stop lying.
That's true.
I'm from the South Side. It ain't like let me go run and tell my business to the internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like,
I get it. I'm rolling.
but
I'm here.
I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face. And I'm not gonna let this playing in my face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried.
She went on. There's more. I don't know if I need to play the rest. We kind of get a gist of
No, we
what
don't.
happened,
Yeah.
what
Don't need
was
to play the rest.
said,
Yeah.
what was done.
And she said when the cops did come and everyone got detained, she was treated like shit in the precinct. She still did not tell the police anything. She said, hey, I'm leaking out of my foot. Why the fuck? What y'all want from me?
right.
And was still there to protect everybody that was in that car and did not say a word and continued about her day the best she could with a gunshot wound.
Yeah, she said that she was fearful that the cops would, shoot them or assault them, being that they're black people with a gun in the car, which is completely valid and terrifying. Yeah. Sorry, Tory.
No, it's not sorry, Tory.
No,
I mean,
true.
it's it is what it is. Fuck him, and fuck any nigga that think that they can shoot any woman. Like, I was raised, there's no women, no children. Period. So any nigga, you're not a man. I'm not gonna call you a man. Any nigga, any clown, any sucker that pulls a gun on a female for any reason, if she's not holding a gun to you and threatening your life, there's no reason for you to ever pull no gun on a woman. Period.
Let alone pull the trigger.
So all of this back and forth, like, I knew what Meg was doing when it came out. Everybody, why she ain't say he shot? I knew what it was about. She comes from real niggas. Don't say nothing. Don't talk to the police. Don't say nothing. So she went on here and said it. Okay, cool. That's for the blogs. Everybody's happy. She finally verbally said he shot me. Right. Fine. It is what it is. But niggas like that, you a sucker. He's the king sucker. He's worse than that other nigga with the colorful hair. He's the biggest sucker in the industry.
Facts.
And any nigga running around and trying to ride with him and do music with him, you a clown too. I'm tired of niggas trying to run around here and act like they don't want to say what it is. It's real nigga shit. Period.
I agree.
I agree with everything. I agree with everything you just said, but it's deeper than that for me. And
it's not deeper than that.
There's a lot more to unpack.
I don't think she's lying. Ain't no woman gonna lie about no man shooting her, bro.
For me,
she's not no woman with this caliber of artist. She's not gonna lie about that. What did she gain from that?
Right.
What would she gain from saying, "Yo, he shot me"?
The therapist tells me to be fact based, so I don't know the answer to what you're asking me.
Listen, man,
I don't know. What
this girl ain't
know,
gonna get on here and lie about that. She has nothing to gain from this.
Let me make it clear that I'm not saying that that's what's happening.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
But when you respond that way to me, it may give the impression that's what I'm saying, and I'm here to make myself perfectly clear, and I'm also not here to hold punches today, because this is some of the oddest shit that we have ever seen in hip hop.
Yeah.
This is one of those stories. Odd, strange, weird, unfortunate, sick, nasty, and disgusting.
Yeah.
I start there. I follow that with and I'm only speaking for me right now. I'm speaking for myself. There's a lot of shit going on the internet after Meg's Insta Live. Some of it I won't even waste time dignifying. There's been a large conversation about whether Meg Thee Stallion is a snitch or not.
I wish those people would shut the fuck up.
You're idiots.
Why even bring
and this
that
is
up?
why the internet needs adults. Shut the fuck up. You're stupid kids.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
The end. I'm not going to waste brain power there.
Please.
Two things are factual for me. There was an incident and there is a victim. The end. As far as particulars, we don't know. Maybe because it's not time for us to know. But Meg Thee Stallion is a victim here, and I stand with her and support her. And it is now up to Tory Lanez to disprove that what she is saying for me. That's where it is for me. He has to come out and actually prove against, because now she's standing on it.
And I read that the LAPD was looking after this to charge him. So he would have to prove that in an actual court, not to the public.
Listen,
with that said,
I don't know homie, never met him. But if he pulled out a gun and aimed it at that girl and fired that weapon, he's the biggest fucking sucker I've ever seen in my life.
Facts.
That's the bottom line.
Facts.
So all you same niggas that's canceling 6ix9ine and 6ix9ine ain't this, all this other shit, it better be 10 times as worse for him.
Real shit.
Because this is way worse than any nigga snitching.
Real
Don't
shit.
give a fuck what nobody tell you. This is way worse.
And now I'll be honest, I've heard enough. I've heard enough of what happened to just use my own fucking brain. I may not know everything for fact, but I've heard enough to use my just own intelligence on what happened. I stand with everything that Maul is saying. If Tory Lanez pulled a gun and shot Meg Thee Stallion the way that she says, yeah, we got to get him out of here. Yeah. The end. But I do believe that they both are omitting things. I'm not saying that matters.
No, it doesn't.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Even if they are omitted.
Yeah,
she said she was omitted. Then she did it from she didn't even want to talk about this. The cops was asking her questions.
Even if you admit things and this woman got out of the car the way she said she did, and Tory fired from the car at her. No, I don't care about really what led up to it, where his life was not threatened. With a woman outside of a car and there's a gun in the car and you fire from in the car.
See, we get lost on facts. That part, is the fact.
We're talking about the hypothetical of the side that we know here.
But no. Let's separate the hypotheticals from the result. Meg Thee Stallion was injured and hospitalized and is saying that Tory Lanez shot her.
Right.
Yeah.
You're bugging. You're bugging. No matter what happened, no matter what preceded that, you are bugging.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
The point I'm making is, if her testimony, because that was a testimony, is consistent with what she is saying to authorities behind the scenes, or whoever is in charge of this case behind the scenes, then I don't have anything to say. But she's telling us that she attempted to protect him at first, which is saying that something transpired when you guys separated that now has you off of that. Because
she addressed
because
it.
whether you
gun
told
in the car, cops pull us over.
Yeah, but that don't mean much to me. That don't mean, and I believe it. I believe it. We're all black people are scared when the cops come, so I believe that. What I'm saying is, if that part is the way she says, then the state don't need her cooperation to charge Tory. We know that Tory, we know why he's quiet. Because there is an open investigation to find out his role in the matter. So we know why he's quiet. But what I'm saying is, if Meg was saying to the authorities what she's saying to us, how long would this open investigation be open?
Not long at all.
I wouldn't think so.
Couple hours.
Am I off? I wouldn't think so.
Yo,
no, but I don't.
She wasn't cooperating. She didn't say nothing.
Yeah, and I don't know how much
we got
Instagram Live.
We got what happened there. I'm talking about after the fact. We totally understand a woman under duress or a black person under duress when the cops come. I'm talking about after the fact, when you separate, when you're away from the police and the nurses that you may have thought were police. When you go to a precinct of your choice and say, "Hey, this is what happened to me." And she's saying it to the internet, which says something changed from wanting to protect him to, I got to get on my own accord.
She said
which is
that.
fine. That's her.
She addressed it.
She addressed that entire point you're
She
making.
said, I'm tired of y'all playing, acting like y'all don't know what really happened.
No,
y'all lying to these blogs.
According to her, she thinks that Tory's publicists and all that are now making it seem that he was the victim.
I believe that.
So
by the way.
that's what she's saying. She said, I've had enough of this shit.
That's the only reason she spoke about
the way the court of public opinion, too. I'm tired of this shit. And now they reported that prosecutors said they're reviewing the case and had asked Los Angeles Police Department to further investigate the incident. Tory and them already went to jail that night.
I want Meg, let me make myself clear. I want Meg to move forward with the proper proceeding that should take place after a man shoots you in the foot.
Well, you can't.
I can't what? I can't
Just
want her to move forward with the actual litigation part of someone being deported, someone being charged or deported.
I think what you're missing is he didn't
expect.
She, and again, just because I'm observant, I knew what she was doing the whole time when she jumps on live and makes it seem like she's okay. She's dancing, she's twerking, all of this. But because everybody started painting her like she was lying.
We're having two different conversations.
No, listen to what I'm saying. But because everybody started painting her like she was lying and it didn't really happen, and then now she's getting from all these blogs
don't waste my time with Meg responding to what the internet is saying, because that's not the conversation I'm having.
But I'm telling you, she was not cooperating with police at all because there's a witness. Remember, there's a witness.
What I'm saying is, yes, there's a witness, like she said.
So I don't have to say nothing if there's a witness.
But her saying something hurts if there's a legal proceeding.
It wouldn't hurt if it's the truth.
It does. Yes, it does.
How? If she's telling exactly what happened,
because
how
you
is that
can't
hurt?
tell me who shot you if you weren't facing the shooter. That's not my opinion.
We're not doing that.
That's not my.
We're not doing that.
Don't do that.
People,
Listen,
it's 4 people at this scene. I'm one of them. I get shot. I turn around. You hanging out of a car with a gun. Who shot me?
if you're looking to move forward with a legal proceeding, I'm assuming
he already got
that the lawyer would tell you to please be quiet on social. Then let me finish, because that is my entire point.
Absolutely.
Meg has done a lot of talking on social media. It seems as though she's responding to some of the bullshit that fans are saying.
As is the other woman in the car.
But in a proper legal proceeding, if you are indeed looking to move forward with charging him and getting him the fuck out of here like you should be, somebody should say, hey, chill, because you may hurt your case. No.
I'm sure she has legal representation.
Absolutely, but this was her first time speaking on this stuff. Like, to this extent, to details.
And we don't know if she has criminal representation. Do we know Meg to be in a situation where she would need a criminal lawyer?
She's been speaking on it the whole time.
But not in detail like this.
Not like this. What are you talking about?
No, but she has said things publicly that would hurt her case if she's looking to get him arrested.
Sure. But she made it very clear that up until that IG Live, she had no intention in doing that.
Yeah.
She was very clear about that. So she may have a criminal lawyer now, but before that, she said she was looking out for Duke. Like,
so we agree that something happened to where we're not looking out for Duke anymore. Whenever they separated, we don't know what happened.
According to her, I'm not saying this, there may not be more to it that she didn't say, but according to her, Tory's publicists keep going to these blogs and wherever else on the internet and putting out this story that he may be the victim, not her. That's what she said.
So we believe that.
So that appears to be what switched it.
Let's stop talking about this like we haven't heard enough from it. We got that part. Right?
Okay, so what is actually the question here?
The question isn't, is it over for Tory Lanez, because it appears to be. If you're hung in the court of public opinion, you're just hung. You're dead.
It doesn't actually
finished. It doesn't matter
about the real court when you're an artist.
I guess I'm speaking to you guys about what's really happening versus their publicist battle that they're having now, because there are other vested interests here. And now it's not about who the victim is, because we all know that Meg is the victim. Right. Now people are playing a game of protect our interest.
Okay.
So that's what I'm attempting to speak to you guys about. We all agree on Tory's a piece of shit. Get him the fuck out of here. How could you do that? Get him to Canada. You're a piece. We got that. There's no.
I don't think he's gonna make it to Canada.
Whatever happens to him, but as of now, he hasn't been charged with anything.
I thought he got charged with some type of reckless endangerment or something.
He has not been charged with anything.
Charged with anything yet.
At the moment.
Okay.
So that's the conversation I'm attempting to have. We know already. Protect black women. Tory, you piece of shit. What the fuck happened in that car? You're crazy, nigga. You are crazy. And let me start this with, or let me middle. Let me, pardon me. Hold on. Let me, before I forget. Let me middle this with, not start this with. Let me middle this with. I do not know any of these people. So I do not speak to how these people react and respond to life on life's terms, or how they behave, their patterns, their routines. I don't know any of that. I'm also not subscribing to, I'm a fan of both of them, so I'm just rooting for, fuck all of that. I'm only listening to what's going on.
Okay.
And I'm with Meg. And Tory should know by process of elimination, if by what all of these people are saying is true, if Tory is trying to get us to believe that Meg's best friend, Kelsey, shot her, then you should go to jail. That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of games happening right now. Outside of knowing who the victim is or what happened, there's some other shit going on. I feel for Meg because I haven't seen her around her friends anymore. There are no friends. It's just her. Like I said, she got out of bed with no makeup and no lashes and talked to us. There's no friends nowhere now. It's her. Which says to me...
We don't know that.
From what we've seen.
Okay.
We only know what they show. We only know...
She was just on a boat with her homegirls.
Well, chicks be on boats with mad chicks they don't know. But I can't say that Meg is not around friends.
No, but that was her close friends.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So, I mean...
I hope that whoever has her is handling her with care and properly, and the vision is in the right place. That's what I hope. Because we care about her. She is one of our budding stars. And I don't know what's happening to Tory. I don't really care. I just hope he's not coming out trying to say, hey, your friend shot you. You don't know who shot you because you wasn't facing me and your friend shot you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the other takeaway is this security guard has to be the worst security guard in the world.
Yeah. I mean, it's... I don't know the full story, so...
Yeah.
You don't have to know this full story. Whatever you heard, this security guard...
He was
I was
driving,
going to say,
right?
if you're driving...
Then what are you securing?
Well, that's a good point.
Fair.
And why does Tory have a gun? If I'm security, he don't need carrying a gun.
That's also a fact.
And as the driver, you got to be aware of everything. So if I'm the security and the driver, and I hear a fight escalating to the point where somebody is getting shot, you should lose your security badge. You didn't de-escalate things here?
He probably should not have been the driver and security guard, but I don't know anything that happened. But
Me neither.
it doesn't seem like an ideal situation for the security guard to be behind the wheel.
No, I
And
mean,
hypothetically, in security's defense, if he was driving and Meg got out the car like she said, and they were just having a friend argument that friends have, and then all of a sudden Tory starts busting out the car, I can't throw that on the security guard.
No, you can't. You can't throw that on him. I mean, if he knows Tory is carrying a weapon, then it's like, yo, why are you carrying? I'm security.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't need to carry a firearm.
Tory's not carrying a weapon, or he would be charged with carrying a weapon. The security guard is security because he has certificates and licenses
a legal firearm.
for his firearm. Now, if Tory is using that firearm that is not licensed to him,
Then yes, that is.
I would assume that that's a charge.
And it's a bad security guard if somehow your client gets your weapon and fires it out of a car when there isn't an immediate threat.
To my understanding, the police have not spoken to anybody involved. Sorry, that's odd.
Well, they went to jail and
they let him out.
on $35,000 bond. So they talked to them. There was no way they didn't talk to them.
Meg says there's a witness, a neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said they were nowhere near Kylie's house. They were 5 minutes
There
from
were
the house
other
she was
people
staying.
in the car, and this boils down to it was Meg's assistant and / best friend Kelsey with her, and Tory's fucking probably best friend that we labeled the security and the driver with him. So we'll never really know. All we know is some shit happened, and Meg is a victim. And what the fuck, Tory?
Yeah,
True.
more or less.
Yeah, respect all of that y'all said. But like I said, if he pulled that gun out and aimed it at that girl and fired that weapon, he's the biggest fucking sucker I've ever seen in my life.
Definitely some
Facts.
sucker shit.
Facts.
Without question.
They don't get no more sucker shit than that. That's the top.
Yeah.
No,
He's king sucker.
that beats it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can't
For sure.
that
can't
beats
argue
it.
that one at all.
We won't want a Chicks tape. We won't want an album.
I don't want to hook. I don't want to hear ad
We
lib.
don't. And that just would be, not would be, but it's appearing to be the biggest rise and fall during quarantine that you could ever see.
Unbelievable. He seemed like
This
he
is
was
the
on top
most
of
this is the
world.
most bizarre shit we've ever seen in our culture.
Yeah.
Easily. Easily the most bizarre shit.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
We've seen some crazy shit.
This is easily the most bizarre shit we've
trying to
ever
run my
seen
brain, and I don't think there
in
is
our
anything.
culture. Like, it's so bizarre that we almost didn't even want to believe this shit.
Right. Or you think there was another explanation or
Yeah.
something.
That's what happened when things are so bizarre. You start to draw up all types of scenarios and what happened. Like, no, some niggas are just suckers, and they got guns and they think they gangsters and they think they tough and they want to shoot. They want to squeeze that trigger. That's all this shit is. Niggas, everybody running around with a pistol and these niggas think they tough.
Yeah, but that's cool. Niggas can think they tough and they misfire at dudes and cause fake.
Oh yeah, we see that all the time. These little accident murderers, niggas spraying at a crowd, killing babies and shit. Like,
exactly.
These niggas is stupid, man.
But shooting a woman?
These niggas is stupid, man.
Intentionally.
Shooting a woman with the #1 record in the country?
These niggas is crazy.
In the hills?
See, but that's what I'm saying. I don't pretend to be able to vouch for any of these celebrities. I don't know them.
No, but you don't. Cool, I don't either. I don't want to vouch for none
Tory
of these niggas.
could
But
be
you would
sick
think
in the fucking head.
But you would think that you would know better than to pull a gun and shoot a female.
Yeah, that shouldn't take a personal relationship to think that you have that.
Yeah, like, I don't even understand how your brain would even get to that. I don't care how many drugs these niggas is on, because niggas like to say, oh, they was high, pilled up, and all this other stupid shit.
Right.
Take your druggy ass to a rehab then, nigga. Because what's going to happen is they going to shoot somebody that's a real gangster really cares about. And then we going to see who the gangsters is. See, that's what's really going to happen. A lot of these niggas running around shooting people and all of this shit, and it ain't because they feel like they're a celebrity, they could get away with shit. Right. Okay. And some niggas that don't give a fuck about none of this.
But we
shit.
did say when this story first broke that we assumed that Meg was protecting him.
I knew that's what it was. I've never met Meg in my life, and I knew that's exactly what she was doing. Because I know the type of cloth of the dudes that she comes from. Like, I know what the type of circle she sat in and the conversation she's been privy to. So she knows, yo, we don't cooperate with that. Right. Like, if it's something happened, let them do their job. Let them investigate. But now that y'all want to keep playing and y'all want to keep running around with this story that I was the aggressor and I was you're a victim.
Right.
Like, I was hitting you. Even if that, and I never even understood that. Even if that was the case. Even if Meg was beating the shit out of him.
Not an excuse.
What fucking difference does that make?
Well, that's what I'm saying. As a man, without the shooting, there's a way to tell this story, and you kind of see, all right, I go see what's going on. Once you get to violence,
gun violence especially,
violence,
yeah,
like what the
any
fuck?
violence,
That's crazy.
Like, come on, man, come on. I don't blame this shit on no niggas being high, drunk. I've been high, I've been drunk, and I ain't never thought about pulling no strap on a female and shooting her. Like, come on with that shit. We gotta stop. We gotta stop trying to make excuses for shit. Like, no, some niggas are just stupid. Period. That's the bottom line. Some niggas are just dumb. That's all.
But yeah, I say all the time on it. You never know how these dudes move with the opposite sex in their own time.
Oh, well, we know what it is. We know it's fragile egos involved. We know it's insecurities involved. Like, we know what this is. Mm-hmm. We know what this is. We've seen it before. We've seen Tory jump out the window and tweet Royce some disrespectful shit, which he recanted immediately.
Right.
Why? Because you understand gangsters is involved now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We've seen Tory's temper flare up before.
Yeah.
But for what? For little to nothing.
Right.
Your ego is that fragile?
Clearly.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but your temper flaring up and you popping off with dudes is one thing.
Yeah, but that's how fragile your ego is. A woman to say something to you. You know, women can say shit that sting niggas differently.
True.
Women know how to say shit that'll sting a man. Like, where it's like, what? Like, your whole entire world comes crashing down when they say something that, you know what I'm saying? Depending on, because women know when your ego is fragile.
Right.
They know when you insecure. Trust me. They'll sit there and laugh like, oh yeah, laugh at your jokes, and they know this nigga's insecure.
Yeah.
And they know they can say something that will bring your whole world coming crashing down on your head. But you got to be man enough to make the right judgment and the right decision and not do no dumb shit.
Word.
That's my only problem with Tory. I never met this nigga. Super talented. But you a fucking idiot if you really pulled this gun out on a female and shot her.
Yeah, you don't get no dumb than that.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Word.
You got all this shit quarantined. These niggas is giving you the super bag.
Facts.
You made it, nigga.
Yeah.
You made it. Nigga, you made it.
You got away from the label.
You in the clear. You made it. You up. Nigga, life is golden for you. Life is golden for your kids. And nigga, you up. Mm-hmm. You blow it all away because your ego is fragile? You that insecure?
Best place
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
And we let you beat up the Selena Powell girl.
Like, come on, man.
Like,
that happened. I wasn't aware of that.
It wasn't him.
I didn't know.
It wasn't him. It was Caitlyn.
See, I didn't even know that.
Okay.
We covered it here.
Yeah. I remember you mentioned.
But we didn't address
Well, I
it.
didn't say-
That's
I didn't know it was her
girl on
specifically.
girl crime. It's a fair fight. We get it. We let that rock.
Right.
Chicks tape. You can't. This ain't
Like,
it.
come on, man. This shit is
This ain't it.
stupid, man.
Yeah.
This shit gotta stop.
Yeah.
This shit gotta stop. These niggas gotta stop. Put these guns. You niggas is y'all gonna make dumb ass
But we
decisions. with
understand
these
what is
pistols,
happening
man.
in the court of public opinion. We all agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is
but
she moving forward with trying to get him out of here or not?
oh yeah, absolutely,
I think
It
now.
would appear that way now.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think she's.
I think that was
Put
already
that
going
enough
on.
out
She
there,
just
yeah.
wasn't talking about it. And I gotta respect. And it's crazy to see a woman moving how a nigga's supposed to move. I'm not speaking on that.
Maul, listen to me.
No, you ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. This
Exactly.
ain't new to me.
This is-
I sit back and see this shit all the time.
This is cemented and built in the history
Absolutely.
and fabric
Absolutely.
of black women.
Absolutely.
So got
Absolutely.
it. Like that part is not the shocker for me.
I remember Little Kim went to jail. I remember that.
For not saying a word.
I remember that.
Like Martha Stewart went and held it down.
I remember that. You understand what I'm
The
saying?
girls go and they hold it down.
Yeah.
And I really do. I told Meg's whole story just sounds like what happened.
Yeah.
Yo, cops came. I'm scared to death. We got a gun in the car. You just shot me. We all black. You a star. I'm a star. What you want me to do, man?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
you want me to
saying a
have
word.
you go somewhere? We get to the hospital. Cops talking mad aggressive to me. We've all been there before as black men.
Listen, man.
Our tire blew out and the cops trying to arrest us. Like, stop. We're not doing that. Now, I don't know what Meg was on, and she thought the nurses was the cops too. But I don't know what that hospital
No,
was
but
about.
that's
I don't know what they
I
were
understand what
doing.
happened.
I don't
because
know.
They
No.
come in there.
Well,
and
you
they
know
ask
that
you
the
what
nurses
happened, and
have
they
to
can
relay
report.
and
Right,
deliver
absolutely.
and report.
Listen,
Exactly.
listen.
To-
Meg got
It's
on
part
there
of the
last
process.
night. I never met
Yeah.
Meg, and I knew from before she said a word last night on that live. I knew exactly what her position was.
Does Tory have to publicly respond to any of this?
Publicly, he doesn't have to.
What does Tory have to do right now?
Go to jail.
Well,
No, don't do. Speak to me from Tory's position. Not
I don't think
from
he can
what
do
we all-
anything
I'm
because
not
I think
sure.
the LAPD is now really, really investigating this off that IG live. So I don't think Tory can say a word.
I'm not sure what you could say if this.
I'm sure his lawyer's
it
saying, "Shut
appears
the
to
fuck
be
up.
a
You're about to
true
get arrested."
It appears to be a true story from her angle. What could you possibly say except for try to lie and spin it?
Listen, if Tory, and
He's about to go to court. Well, not anytime soon, but he's going to get arrested, and it'll be a real court trial. He cannot say a word. Whatever lawyer he has now is saying, "Yo, shut the fuck up." Just
So y'all
shut
think
up.
no matter what, the state picks this up?
absolutely.
At this point, I would say so.
And
I'm
that-
not
and
a
that-
lawyer, but
listen, in that area where they was at, them people that paid them money for them homes and them houses, you are not firing a weapon on that block,
No fucking way.
and they letting you get away with that. That is not happening. I told y'all the same thing. Rest in peace when Pop Smoke got killed. Where he got killed at, how that happened, those neighbors was not letting that be a cold case. It's not gonna happen.
Fucking way.
Pop Smoke's album's platinum, by the way. Congratulations.
Congrats
Congrats
to Pop
to
Smoke.
Pop.
Rest in peace.
Pop Smoke. No, this is just the beginning of this case, and we will not hear from Tory unless it is on the stand.
I can't believe this nigga threw this bag away.
Meg,
cannot believe
again,
that shit,
man.
again,
Like-
we love you. I know that misogyny and hip hop has run hand in hand for a long time, but we love you. I'm so glad that you're all right,
Word.
and we need you. We need you. I hope all of this is rectified without you going through too much more pain. Too much more pain. I'll say that. And Tori, I don't know, man. You fucked up.
OD.
I can't believe that shit, man.
You
More than fucked
you
up.
niggas are running around chasing your dick and do some stupid shit. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but
I'll
Joe, it
tell
gets
you
to a
that one,
point where
boy.
you.
Nah, we've
Yeah, but
all
Joe,
we've
when
all
you-
chased our dick and done dumb shit, but
Yeah,
not like this.
Yeah, it's
And
And I'm
that's
not
my
trying to be
thing,
holier than
man.
thou on anything, but nah, not
Like you can't
this.
be this successful and have this much going for you and this much money on the table and throw it away over some dumb shit. Like I can't feel sorry for nobody that's that dumb. I cannot. I can't feel sorry for any dude that's that stupid. I cannot. I'm sorry. Whatever he got coming, he deserves it. Like if you're that stupid in the position you're in, because this ain't about poverty and niggas being poor and trying to find a way out. Nigga, you was out. You made it. The world was in the palm of your hands. You made it. You was flying high. And because of insecurities and a fragile ego, you had a moment and a lapse in judgment that cost you everything. I can't feel sorry for that.
Well said, Mo.
I'm sorry.
Fragile ego.
Yeah, that's all because you know what it is. You know, they got in an argument. I told you about women that can put words together. You can't get in an argument with women that know how to put words together. Women know how to attack your ego. They know the power that they have when they attack your ego. And she said something, okay. Tori didn't like what she said. Okay, cool. You got to eat that. Eat it.
Just gotta sit on the roast, man.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Let her yell that shit out.
Eat it. You cannot throw your life away like this. And this is a lesson for all young black men. You cannot keep doing this shit. This is fam. Like his family is gonna be affected by this forever.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't do that.
All black men don't need this lesson. Some of us know you don't shoot a woman.
No, but let it be a lesson. Even if you don't know, you know now. Like no matter what happens, no, you don't do this. This is unacceptable on all levels. This is unacceptable.
Okay, from one bad topic to another bad topic. Trey Songz, Selena Powell. Selena Powell and her friend have made allegations that Trey Songz kidnapped them or kidnaps one of them, took the phone, placed them in a bathtub, and peed on them.
Gross.
And then Trey Songz was trending. And then they brought up the clip of Keke Palmer on The Breakfast Club a few years ago, giving her testimony regarding Trey Songz. And then they brought up a clip of a young white woman surrounded by white men. I'm not familiar with who they were, but she gave her story about Trey Songz, seeing Trey Songz at a party and him being sexually aggressive with her. What do you gentlemen think about all of it?
We spoke about the line, right, between being sexually aggressive, where a woman could deem it to, like she feels like you're being too aggressive or not. We spoke about that a few episodes ago. And this is just a case of what I think is a case of, men, once again, you have to make that line clear with women and make sure that they are okay and that they warrant that and they want that. They are accepting that type of energy and that type of aggressiveness, because then you'll end up in a situation like this. Now, Trey Songz is somebody that we know has been with women. He's a quote-unquote sex figure. R&B
I don't vouch
dude.
For none of these niggas. I don't know none of these niggas. I don't
No,
know
it's
how
not
they,
vouching. I'm just
I
saying,
don't know how they
that
move.
women.
I don't know how they
women,
move with women. I don't know nothing about it.
No, and nobody's saying that's not to me. You're not sending that to me. I'm just saying that he's a R&B dude that women like.
That don't mean nothing to me.
Okay, well,
that says nothing to me.
I'm not saying that to say that. I'm saying that he's a guy that's an R&B singer that women like. We know this. We've seen this. We've seen shows. We've seen women say things openly about Trey Songz.
Facts.
So what I'm saying is, as in that a guy in that position, you have to be very careful about the energy you put out towards women, because just because you're this guy that some women has thrown themselves at before doesn't mean that every woman wants that type of energy and that they feel that way about you. And sometimes that's what happens with a lot of these celebrities and public figures. They think because 300 other women are waiting at my hotel and they're trying to get in my room and they're in my DMs and women throw themselves at me all the time, that I can just be this sexual, aggressive guy to all women.
I understand what you're saying.
And that's not, you have to make it very clear.
You're making a point similar to the point that I was going to make. Again, let me qualify it saying I don't vouch.
Yeah, this is not, I'm not vouching for Trey.
I don't
know
none
what
of
this
these
is about.
niggas. I don't know them
at all.
Or know any of what happened in these situations.
Right.
I think some of them make really cool songs, and that's the extent of my knowledge of these people. Like Maul said, I do know that Trey Songz has been desirable to a lot of women for a long time.
Right. And sometimes that line gets blurred, and you start bringing that energy to women that don't look at you like that at all.
Well, what I gather from what you're saying is there is the same way they say there's a love language, there's a sexual language. There is a sexual energy. And mind you, I'm attempting to have a conversation void of Trey Songz being a rapist and abuser. I can't speak to that.
Right.
I don't know. Can somebody turn off whatever is playing right now, please? I can't speak to what he does during intimacy. I don't know any of that.
Right.
But what I can say is that some people's sexual is different from other people's sexual.
Absolutely.
Some people's style is, some people are, and this is going to sound nuts, sexually aggressive. the aggressive shouldn't throw you off because I'm only using sexual aggressive when it's consensual sex.
Right.
Right.
When two people, I have heard women speak about a man's aggressive sexual manner as a turn on. Yo, he threw me up against the wall. Yo, he threw me on the bed. Yo, he choked.
We just heard Drea speak about something like that in regard, and then it backfired on her.
Well, Drea said some sick shit
yeah, it was a
because
little past
her view of love,
I'm just saying,
her view of love seemed a little off. But
And what
we're
It
talking
wasn't
about,
sexual choking more.
Right.
yo, he choked me, pulled my hair, he spit in my mouth. These are things that, if you haven't had a conversation with your sexual partner to know where they stand on it,
Right. You can't
these
just jump out there
things
like
could
that.
be taken the wrong way,
Right.
especially if you're doing it to a stranger, and that's the part where I say you might be a sick fuck.
Yeah.
Too many attractive women in the world for a man to feel like we see one and say, oh, she wants me.
Yeah.
Let me throw her against the wall and shove my tongue down her throat or pull my dick out and start like, fam, no. What are you doing?
Right.
Just
What
because
are you
other
doing?
women
What are you
have
doing?
appreciated that energy does not mean every woman appreciates that energy.
Correct.
Right.
At all.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that any
Shouldn't
woman
be the
that has
status
said
quo
that.
in your bag to talk to a woman.
I don't bring that up to say that any woman that has said what they've said about Trey Songz is mistaking his sexual aggression for something else. That's not what I'm saying.
This is general what we're saying.
Yeah, I'm attempting to advance the conversation
And even
to
women
a
that
broader
like
place.
that behavior may not like it from you.
I know.
Like they may
and-
like that, but they don't want it from you.
No.
Now-
Furthermore, even if you've done that with a girl before, that doesn't mean she wants that right now.
Yeah.
Or she's feeling that way right now. Like that, and that's why you have to. We spoke about it before. It may make it awkward. It's an awkward conversation to have, but you have to be very clear with the woman you're approaching and letting them know. Have that awkward. Listen, I'm sexually attracted to you.
Right.
I want to have sex with you now. Like, are you feeling the same way? Are you feeling this vibe? No, if not, cool. But because then you end up with allegations and shit like this. And once this is on your name, I don't know Trey personally, but once it's on your name, even if you're found innocent, people will still always look at you in a certain light.
And I do want to say, I like a lot of the activist work that Trey has been doing lately. Like, I think it's been warranted and helpful. That is negated if these allegations prove to be true.
Right.
That's
well,
one.
I mean,
and-
Trey seems to be prepared to defend himself. We say all this to say Trey definitely replied with whether, I don't know if that means much at all with text messages showing a woman wanting you.
That doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean much at all, but it
text
does.
messages should
doesn't-
said that he met up with Shorty.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
And that she may have some interest at that time in. So
That
of
didn't-
course
that
this does
does-
not
yeah.
This does not prove anything.
It said nothing.
Right.
My
He did a
only
really
point-
bad job in trying to prove his point.
I agree with you.
So let's not say that he proved his point. He didn't.
Whoa. When did one person here say that he proved his point?
I just wanna
said
make
he's-
ourselves clear.
I said he's ready. It appears that he's ready to defend himself against these allegations. That is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
These text messages didn't tell me much at all. He's just one of the few people that is ready right away to talk about it.
And I see a lot of
I want to
people-
add that to the story that we're telling.
And I see a lot of people confused as to how this Selena Powell girl continues to end up in these types of conversations with desirable celebrities when most of us know her past and history. And I'll be the guy to tell you, I think that guys like her.
I think it's a reasonable assumption.
I think that
I think
appears
guys
to be
like her.
extremely accurate.
If I'm going off of the women that I've seen you guys fornicate with, this little girl is cute, or could be, viewing from your eyes.
Or if they continue, she continues to tell us that she's sleeping with them.
And she's not a
that-
little
No.
girl.
That's the second
that's a
part.
grown woman.
That appears that they like
that's
her.
the second part of
Or
this.
want to sleep with her,
The
at least.
second part is she might be cute to you on a sober Sunday, and then when you say something to her, the first thing she says is, "Hey, I'm coming to suck some dick." I can see how some of y'all fall susceptible to that, fall victim to that. It doesn't strike me as so strange. Selena Powell hit me in my DMs and was like, "Yo, I want to suck some dick." LOL, this is hilarious. Get out of here. If you don't get your young ass on, I've seen it you. Like, sex is not like, it's not like that to me. I'll get it from somewhere that I feel is safe.
Smart man.
Yeah, but But I don't think all you niggas is built like that.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't. I think that she jumping y'all DMs, yo, what you doing? I know you got a wife, I know you got a girl, but I still want to suck some dick. I think y'all do it in a heartbeat, yo. WYA, where you at?
WYA.
WYA, where you at? Come through. Late night. Yeah, man, you niggas is nasty. I don't vouch for none of you. I like your music.
Yeah, I don't vouch for no man behind closed doors.
I like you guys' stuff.
But not that stuff.
But when y'all get into y'all mixy bag, your hang out with just random girls, invite the random girls to the kickback bag.
Your horny bag.
That's when you lose me. At 40. A few years ago, I would have totally understood. I did the same thing. But at 40, no, we got to live a little differently. We worth a little more today. We got to love ourselves a little
Joe,
more
even
today.
when we was doing that, it was never no overly aggressive vibes. Like niggas.
Well, we was never aggressive.
That shit quick.
But what I'm saying is, we put ourselves in position a lot of times where we invited women we didn't know into our personal space.
Oh, sure. It's something that people do all the time.
Which opens the door for some shit to happen. Trust me, I know.
Absolutely, I agree.
And we were blessed. We were lucky that we were such great hosts, and great people. That we never ran into that.
Right, that's a fact.
But these dudes today, again, I like your songs. I don't eat Thanksgiving with you dudes. Mm-hmm. I don't know what your support group is like. I don't know if you know your parents. I don't know your network. I don't know your business. I don't know your goals, your agendas, your objective, your moral compass, your ethics, your integrity. I don't know none of it. So I'm not coming on my pod to speak about it. I'm not. If I'm to listen to women and believe women about all the things I hear about y'all, ilk. They confide in us. For real, they confide in us about the shit. I won't go as far as to say some of the things that have been confided, but you niggas that's running around, we've heard these stories for 15 years.
Yeah. I think we've all heard a lot of horror stories.
Yeah, come on, man.
Got to be careful.
Yeah.
Again, you putting yourself in situations that you can lose everything. Like, you just got to be careful. Have those awkward conversations. Ask a woman straight out. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm into. This is how I'm feeling right now. Is that cool?
Yeah,
are you on that
talk.
vibe? No.
Communicate.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yo, I think I might have came in you. What you think about a plan B? Talk.
Yeah. Real shit.
That would be the wrong time to have the talk after that, but talk.
What? Look what?
Look around. I'm talking to Erickson. Look at Rory.
Look at what?
With what? Think I've never had the plan B conversation?
Look at Parks. Yes, I think you have. Yes, I think you have. Yes, I think you have.
I've talked about my plan
and
B
that's why I'm saying, look.
Adventures on here frequently.
Tell me about it. Let's talk about it. It's okay. This is a safe space.
I've never thought the plan B conversation was a weird one to have, ever.
Never.
I'm always down to have that conversation.
Plan B is plan A. I've said it on this podcast before.
So that conversation for y'all has never gotten awkward or weird?
Never.
No.
Oh, white privilege.
No, not for me either. Weird?
When has the plan B one been awkward?
That's not an awkward conversation.
I've had a lot of sexual
This is the moment where we need.
afterwards.
This is the moment where we need women on this podcast.
Why?
Why is that?
Because y'all think women just want to swallow 50 Plan B pills?
No.
But they,
10, 5, 3.
They'll take one if they don't want to have a kid and they feel like
what if they do?
What if they do what?
I've had the conversation.
Wanna have a
you should
kid.
stop taking these because I think it's fucking your insides.
then that's a conversation.
I'm fucking you. You don't want a kid. You think you came in me. I want a kid by you. You say, yo, take a Plan B. You came in me. I don't want to do that.
No. But I have that conversation before I have unprotected sex with a woman about where she stands with if she gets pregnant and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
I have that conversation.
All right, you guys are really tough.
You're saying absolute. So y'all assume the position to stay the same when circumstances change.
No,
you can have that conversation while she's not pregnant. Then you come in her, and now she wants a baby. I've had a few miscarriages. I don't want to do this. I'm into you. I like you. I think we could do this thing.
Okay. I've never been in that position.
Well, then if that's how she feels, then the baby is what we're having.
Okay.
I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? But the conversation isn't awkward for me at all, though. Like I said, I have that conversation before I have unprotected sex with him. I know what she stands on. Getting pregnant, having kids, wanting kids.
There's some of y'all out there that understand that conversation has the potential to get very awkward.
I'm sure. I've
But
never
that's
been
why
in a situation where
you guys are fortunate.
But that's why you have conversations
You guys are lucky.
beforehand. Have a conversation beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've had that conversation awkwardly when a woman thought she was pregnant, not the Plan B shit. I've definitely had that conversation with, hey, I missed my period.
How you told your girl that happened?
I was, you know, I had a life before.
Told her, yo, sit down. You gotta sit down.
No, yeah, I'm a little.
Gotta sit down. Don't ever tell me I gotta sit down. I'm good. I got a lot of energy. I don't have to sit down.
I don't want to ever hear Rory ask a man how you first knew you had a connection with somebody like that. I don't want to hear that again.
Wait, what?
Ask a
Who
man.
we called? Who's the first call we made?
Today?
Yeah.
Hit Boy.
Oh, Hit Boy.
Yeah.
No, how they
Rory
connected.
said, yo, how you knew y'all had a connection? I don't want to hear that again.
No, I said, how'd y'all connect?
I don't want to hear it again. No, you said connection.
That's not what I said. You know, we recorded this.
Yo,
Right?
how did your brain jump back to that?
Because when he said that, I wanted to say,
You went from Plan B to Hit Boy.
Yeah, like,
because when he said it, like, yeah, Rory, don't want to hear that no more.
you don't want to hear about how him and
Yeah,
Nas?
I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about
hate-
you and
this
Mr.
is-
Petty's friends.
By the way,
I
this
don't
is why I
really
hate
connect.
Joe so much. If you run through
Why you
any,
hate Joe?
because any pull up you do is the corniest question. Oh my God, tell me about your
Plan B?
Yeah, tell me about your sign and all that. And I ask how Hit Boy and Nas
Tell me
decided
about
to do
your
an
sign.
album together.
Tell me
Yo,
about
but
your
that's not what you
sign.
said.
Hit Boy, how did you meet Nas and do a whole album is a crazy question to Joe, but you sitting Indian style in a cardigan going, oh my God, tell me what being born in April was like. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, Rory, you have finally explained the difference between you and I. I am a god. So anything that I say is intense and compelling.
We were on the phone with someone for 3 minutes.
And if you were to just say,
and the album just dropped. I didn't want to ask him about his birthday. I want to ask him about how he did an album with Nas that came out today and how that happened.
I know.
So no, you can try to get on your little bullshit.
No.
It's not going to work this time.
I want you to say it cool is all. I want you to not say it whitey and Irish. I don't want you to say
Whitey and
I don't
Irish.
want you to say, hey, when did you first learn that you guys had a connection together?
That's not what I
it.
said, though.
That's it.
not what I
That's
said.
it. That's all I'm saying. Come on, let's
Every
move it
last
on.
person in this room says that's not what I said.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
How did you find a connection?
How did you
with
know you had a
Nasir?
connection with Mr. Jones? And do you know Mr. Petty?
They're both from Queens. Both from Queens. Same era, too.
Listen, enough.
No, and I thought that was a good abortion talk that you stepped on because you wanted to talk about something that didn't happen.
Well, what did you think?
Weirdo.
What did you think was the good talk when none of you have ever experienced the awkward? Hey, should you take a Plan B pill?
No, he was progressive.
If none of you have experienced that, then where's this going?
Do you listen to anything?
I'm listening now.
Phil, I said, fuck the Plan B shit. I've had the awkward abortion conversation. I think that's a little more aggressive than will you take this pill that may or may not work.
No, I disagree. I disagree with that.
Keeping a baby or
abortion's the
taking
next-
a pill?
the next step
What
up.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
When she's already come to her decision?
Yeah.
That's
What are you
way more
talking
awkward.
about?
When God has already come to his
Yeah,
decision.
Yeah.
The percentages would
It was
say
successful.
that when that talk comes up, most men take the position that Rory is saying, hey, what's up with the abortion? Which means this is an awkward talk. That's known. That's known. A lot of us have had that. When you're trying to beat that talk,
Oh, okay.
and you say, hey, might have slipped up in you, you should take some shit. And that is the birth of this talk.
Okay, the might have
That's what I'm
and
saying.
the not
That
might have.
gets
I think I'm
tricky.
going to go with the not might have.
Oh,
think
well, yeah, I understand what Rory's saying. If she's
No, I understand what you're saying too. You gotta
like
fuck gullible
period is
bitches.
late, yeah, like-
Gotta fuck gullible bitches. Right? That's not what you mean?
I don't know if that's the answer.
That's not what he's saying?
Okay, no, I don't think that's what he was saying.
Listen, I'll tap out.
No, it's okay.
Coach,
I don't think that's what he was
coach,
saying, but okay.
ankle injury.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Listen, if there's nothing else really serious to talk about, do y'all have something else really serious to talk about?
Not serious. Cash Doll was playing basketball with French. I felt that was pretty serious for Maul.
You think he felt the pressure?
If I see another fucking video of Drake shooting a fadeaway jumper on his friends.
On his friends.
Nigga want to shoot a video with Kevin Durant, but fucking hit jumpers on Future. Listen, man. Best part. Who the fuck is this? That's Cash Doll?
Yeah.
How many pants you got on?
She has some stuff in her back pockets, for sure.
She went to Colombia. Lilipo. The good old Lipo. It never failed. Listen, the last 2 weeks we've come in here and we've gave all the props in the world.
Oh, no. She has a fanny pack on her fanny instead of on the chest like the hipsters. It's an actual fanny pack.
And ass. I ain't looking at no fanny pack.
There's some hips there.
That's ass. I don't see where that basketball went. I don't see if she made the shot or not. French always around one of the girls we like in a silk shirt.
French always got silk on.
How you got silk in your own driveway?
Swag.
We've come in here in the recent weeks and we've spoken about Kayla and Travis's breakup, and we've unpacked that all the ways in the world, right?
I saw you retweeting some words of wisdom from Kayla.
I was gonna get into that.
Yeah, me too. But
I see the
cool.
strategy.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's bad.
Retweet the God inspirational stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you, Queen.
No, I'm spiritual. Like when
Yeah,
when I see some spiritual
No,
shit,
we know.
I kind of be agreeing.
No, we know, Joe. We know.
I know the spirits.
Yeah, no, we understand what you're doing.
I know the spirits. I know what the spirits do sometimes. Like,
I know what
you
you're doing.
speak on the
It's cool.
spirits.
Yeah.
I
You
get
spoke
it.
on the spirits on this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, I get it. I know.
Don't do that, y'all.
I just said I know
y'all
about the spirits.
You painting a false narrative
I
right
go.
now.
I like going to wine and spirits too.
I
is all I'm
agree
saying.
with her
Like,
words. Oh,
wine
it's
and
been
spirits
crazy.
I
is a
bet you
great,
did agree with the words.
great location. Yeah, yeah,
You agreed with the pictures too, I think.
yeah. I know.
You're inspired. Carry on.
Maul is deflecting right now
From who?
From Cashed Out.
because the baby is his man.
I fuck with the baby.
Follow me.
I'm following you. What did the baby do?
Travis and Kayla have distracted us from what Danny Lay is doing out there. Scream Man know the vibes.
Of course, you know
Pull up Danny Lay.
it's a quick follow for Scream Man.
Now, in Maul, I know the baby is your man.
Fuck with the baby.
I know you followed that Walmart story, so you're afraid to speak on him truthfully.
Nah, I fuck with the baby.
Is it a fact that Danny Lay is making him sick out here?
It could be. I mean, she's
Look at her. We can't talk about Travis and Kayla without talking about what Danny Lay is doing to
It's
the
like
baby.
the fourth miss.
I didn't know they were. Are they dating? I didn't know
Kayla.
that. They were? I didn't know that. Oh, they are dating. Oh, I didn't know that.
No, they're not. It was rumored that the baby had went and got back with his baby moms, and then Danny Lay started going crazy. Look at Danny Lay. Come on.
I'm Not Bitter package.
Come on. She went and gained 20 pounds. Come on. She don't look 17 right now, baby.
She's twerking while getting her hair done.
Oh, my
17?
God. Oh, no, she's not 17. I'm just talking shit.
I'm about to say, wait, we
Look
have
at
to.
Danny
First of all,
Lay.
we should get off her
Oh,
Instagram.
my
She's 17.
God. Look at Danny Lay.
She looks great. She looks good.
Have you put
I
any
didn't know
money
that her and
bags?
baby
Did
was
Lecrae just comment on her?
Nah,
Alright, that's a different type of shit.
Saweetie comedy. See Danny Lay.
No, she was playing.
When the Christian rapper comment on your shit,
You see? Hey,
You left money bags?
She tagged him in the caption.
I don't care. You see how it lay.
Yeah.
all right. Nas came out today. Just leave it alone.
Leave the wordplay to Nas.
Shirley Chisholm would never play the victim.
Never. She would never.
And Gayle King got bars.
Yeah, she did. but look how he
And not
acts,
even a
though.
bar, yeah,
And
what's
what
up?
the fuck was up with Gayle King? Nas was fed up at that point in his rhyme book.
I don't even think it rhymed.
He didn't have to. He was fed up. Like, man, what the fuck is up with Gayle King?
I thought it was a great question.
No, it's a
Listen,
amazing
he
question.
smoked the content on this album. This is what I want to hear from 50-year-old Nas or 47-year-old Nas. However old Nas is.
the things that
this
bother
is
him.
exactly what I want to hear.
Yeah, I want to hear what bothers
That
Nas.
nigga told us 90 times how Khalees might have been bugging. I'm off.
No.
It's on that album.
Yeah.
Sir.
I heard it.
And the last album, and the album before that.
Yeah, the last 4.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of Khalees content
Facts.
through each headline. Let's address this one.
I got DM Danny Lay. Yo, if you need some support, need support on that
He's a
project.
sport guy now.
I think she has
got-
support.
Come on, look at that one. Come on.
She might have some
Look
words
at
of
that
wisdom,
one.
too.
Come on. That's a Brazilian
Flooded
wax.
because life is a beach.
That's a Brazilian wax right
You didn't
there.
even know that
Life
it was
is a
flooded
beach.
because life
And
is
she's
a
on
beach.
the beach.
That ain't no razor right there.
All right, no, we know what a Brazilian wax is.
Look, she wouldn't got a thigh. Once you get thighs after you leave a nigga,
She went got that after. That's the one?
as a dude, it hurts. Cause you know you got that little spot on the body that you like that she's showing niggas now. Word, you gonna let niggas see the tiger stripes?
Yeah.
You just gonna show the tiger stripes off? Kayla gave him some kind of tiger stripes. I'm out of here,
like the
man,
tiger
because I'm a
stripes,
Chiefs
man.
fan. I'm out of here. I'm gonna just keep it going.
And you're a baby fan.
I'm just keep it going. And I'm a baby fan. And I'm a Danny Lay fan.
And I'm a stretch mark fan.
And a Melly fan. Oh.
Nothing like some stretch marks on the side.
Oh,
man.
look at Danny Lay walking.
On her toes.
She's a good walker.
Oh, hey,
And she can dance.
Hit the Millie Rock on him, Danny. Oh, God, rewind the clip.
Fam, yo, Scream Man, take this shit.
Hey, no, why would you? Hey, I Millie Rock on any blocks. Turn up then. Oh, shit, a lookalike. I love when the cute girls go get a lookalike. Got to find her at, too.
Yeah. You start looking in the comments. See if
Wait,
she
that's not her?
Nah, I'm talking about her little friend right there.
Oh,
Enough of that. Listen. Damn, what was I saying just now? Danny Lay.
The baby.
Kayla, the baby, Travis, right? That one, no. There was one more. Oh, no. See, this is why I don't like to get invested in these internet couples.
They let you down?
Future and Rory. What happened? Tell me.
It's over?
I need a Future album right now.
Oh.
No.
They unfollowed each other, you guys.
No way.
Yes.
Oh.
They did, Rory.
Damn.
I have no faith in love.
Look at what
They
this
did.
world has come
Come
to.
on.
I have no faith in love.
I was
anymore.
rooting for them.
Yeah.
I still am.
Listen, you can pull Danny Lay back up. For all I care, we ain't got to talk about this shit.
Damn.
Nah, I'm waiting. Nah, now I'm actually excited for
No, now I need a
for the
Future album.
for the Lori photo shoot this week.
I need a Future
Oh, yeah.
album now.
Nah, I need a Lori.
I need a Lori
I need a
photo
Lori.
shoot.
The breakup.
Nah, I want the
roll-up?
reels. I want the reels videos. I want to post the first
she
reels.
gave him that. She gave him the jean shorts. Ooh, with the
And with the
pinstripe blazer.
The blazer to show
Pinstripe
like
blazer.
I'm
she's a
Yankee fan.
businesswoman.
I love pinstripes.
She's a businesswoman, not a business woman.
Get you a girl that could do both.
Yo, y'all chicken head commentary. Y'all got all the chicken head quotes.
That's funny because
On
girls
deck.
can never do two things, right?
So okay, all right. Just let me know if we going there. Let me know
You
if we
ever try
going
to see
there.
a girl multitask?
Just let me know if we going there. Cause I'm gonna follow the break. I'm trailing, but just let me know if it might come back my way. Just let me know.
No, it's not. All right, let's see what else is going on. All right, here's a question, man, while we're on the silly shit. Where's the little phone aux thingamajiggy? While we're on the silly shit, unless y'all have some silly shit to talk about, I have a question to ask y'all.
Is this what Ellen's Look what Ellen gave her staff as a result of being racist.
The Ellen
days
DeGeneres
birthday.
show has upgraded its perks for its staff following allegations of mistreatment, and that includes
Hold on.
Now you get your birthday off now. Don't worry
paid
about it.
time for doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't happening? Oh,
I see why the mistreatment-
This is insane.
I just had to go to the doctor.
This is why the allegation of mistreatment happened.
for the broke
No,
Yeah.
this just proved it.
Yeah, exactly.
birthdays. Oh, wow. You were making us work on our birthdays, Ellen?
Yeah.
And get this, 5 paid days off. Ooh.
Now you can take that little
Look at the
trip.
generosity.
You can take that little trip to Martha's Vineyard now.
As somebody that has worked in a company,
Look at the
you
generosity.
get usually about 2 weeks paid vacation for
Right.
the year. They
give you
usually
5
do the
days.
cool shit like, hey, it's your birthday, here's a free day off. It's not officially on the books, but they do it.
Right.
And they've never even brought up that you would have to not get paid for the day you went to the doctor.
Yeah, no.
This is insane.
I knew something was wrong when Ellen's black dancing friend came out and made a statement. He was like, I hear what y'all are saying out there.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
I mean, I don't know. It's like, nigga, all right. You don't know?
Listen, I understand,
Nigga.
but I don't know.
Damn, I had something to say before we got into Ellen. Let me see. Mama say,
See, Robert Crafty got off on his charges.
Oh, Crafty?
Crafty is a crafty man.
The massage parlor thing is over
Yeah,
with?
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Come on,
they
man.
illegally wiretapped him
Yeah,
or
come
whatever
on, man.
it was. Yeah,
Kraft,
come on,
Kraft
man.
knew what that was.
Yeah.
Y'all sweating me, man. Let me get my massage. Let me get my shit off.
Yeah.
I want to shout out to our good friend of the show, Taylor Rooks.
Shouts to Taylor.
Taylor Rooks has been down there at the Bubble, getting a lot of work done, getting some really great interviews, great questions, dodging all the hornballs, of course.
Oh, of course.
I'm asking y'all why Taylor Rooks is trolling LeBron James.
Oh, I haven't seen
She trolled him? How? Explain.
What did she
Honestly,
do?
I didn't see
honestly,
Break it down.
Y'all know LeBron always take a picture reading the first page of a book.
Yeah. They said he hasn't gotten off the first page in 10 years.
So you know,
every book that catch LeBron reading, he's always on page 6.
So Taylor, the young, unique, aspiring, this is the sports journalist that's switching shit up. She ain't doing what you old motherfuckers is doing. Mm-hmm. She's been asking LeBron really great questions, and last night she asked LeBron, or 2 nights ago, she asked LeBron, "Hey, I see the book you're reading there. Can you tell us about it?"
He was reading the autobiography of Malcolm X, I believe.
Yeah, but did you hear him, no?
Yeah.
I got it right here for you. Let me turn it up.
Okay. Taylor, you want to follow up? Yeah. So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway?
What's your biggest takeaway from that book you're reading, LeBron?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. This is my first time actually reading this from start to finish.
You told us that.
But just a very smart man. Very, very, very smart man.
Hey, Bron, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
I mean, he's a smart guy.
Nah, he's
hey, Bron, I'm rolling.
he's super smart.
I'm rolling, bro. Super smart guy.
What's going on today? Still.
What's going on today? Tie it all in, bro.
And understanding
if you gotta understand that.
How powerful.
Hey, Bron.
Nah, he was powerful. Nah, he was killing shit.
Bron, I'm rolling.
I mean, you already know. You gotta read it.
How powerful we are.
Now we all powerful.
I'm shocked Bron say, "Yo, I don't want to spoil the ending for y'all."
Because there's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be
Look at him.
Things that's going to be thrown at us where they try to weaken us.
Oh, and they start talking about things being thrown at you?
They get thrown at you.
Kings and queens.
You gotta throw kings and queens when you talk
Where's Kyrie?
It's like shaping size and things of that nature.
The earth is flat.
And just a very powerful-minded gentleman.
He ain't lying. He ain't told one lie yet, man. Don't do that to Bron.
He's still going.
To kind of read something that's coming directly from him.
Come on.
Just hate. Wish I had an opportunity to meet him.
Wish I had an opportunity to meet him. That's why I fuck with Bron.
Not only him, but Dr. Martin Luther King.
Man, niggas now.
Bringing all the niggas.
Man, we asking about that book
that you read.
They telling me about Martin, Malcolm.
Yeah.
So,
He still ain't tell us what he took away from it.
pretty interesting book so far.
He said it was interesting so far.
He said he started reading it a few days ago. He was on page 7.
Listen, man, y'all don't have nothing to say about LeBron's
Taylor,
book
don't
review.
do that, man.
Don't do that, Taylor.
My Lakers are under enough stress. Like, don't be asking no questions about the book.
I wonder if we
Leave LeBron alone.
I wonder if we
No,
call
Taylor, ask a follow up in about 4 days.
Leave LeBron alone, man. He's reading the autobiography of Malcolm X. All right, he's working out. He's reading the book.
LeBron
Getting
is
stronger mentally.
By the way, with
physically.
headphones on.
Yo,
Listening to music and
Hi, hello, man. Speak to Taylor Rooks, please.
Hello, Sir Budden. This is she.
Taylor Rooks, this is Joe Budden from the JBP. How are you doing?
Are y'all on the podcast?
No,
we're having lunch.
Bye.
All right.
Taylor, like, y'all didn't get me fired.
no fucking way.
Y'all not get me fired. I gotta see Bron every day for the next 5 weeks.
No, I love Taylor. Taylor Graham, she just texts me an emoji.
All right, well, judging by this picture, have you guys
that
ever
was
listened
That
to
was
music and read a book at the same time?
Listen, man, I love LeBron, but
Or is he doing the book on tape while reading the book?
LeBron ain't reading that damn
That's like
book,
the same
man.
speed.
It's like old school closed captioning.
I love LeBron, but LeBron ain't reading that damn book, man. Put that book down, man.
This is a great call.
Come on, don't play now. Come on, give it to me. When you give it to me straight, give it to me, bro. I learned that when you drink, I feel a little straight. It burns enough to get my chest hair as a perm. I don't need a lyrical all I need is all right, this gentleman is gonna call back, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this punch and scissor stuff.
We need to get down to that.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this punch and scissor stuff. Don't worry.
Please
about it,
leave your
y'all.
message
I
for
got it.
81.
Oh shit! No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I saw that they started tagging you in on the conversations, yelling at him. That was Punch?
Yeah, it was Punch, man.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get to the bottom of it for the fans, man. Sure, we want some new scissor music, man.
I do.
Seems to be a hold up over there. I don't know. They were attacking Punch. His feelings were hurt.
I mean, the last time this rollout existed, we got a classic album.
Facts.
So yeah, Punch. Hold out, bro.
And SZA tweeted about it, right?
Yeah, she
spoke
did.
to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, "Yo, stop tweeting Punch. You have nothing to do with nothing. Me and him always fight. I should have come when it come. Get off my dick."
Okay, I like
And
it.
then
Jersey's
said-
finest. Jersey's finest.
Then said, "Gotta,
I like it.
gotta let it happen."
Gotta let the album happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love when artists go to God.
So you know a classic is somewhere brewing.
Yeah.
I agree. Give me the thing of my jiggy, man.
Punch, it's over. Punch,
Man,
it's
come
over.
on, man.
Punch, it's over.
Hold up, man.
It's over.
Hello.
Yo.
This is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. Punch, how you doing, man?
What's going on, brother?
Listen, I saw that they were attacking you and hurting your feelings. I love you and care about you. All I wanted to do was make sure you was good. I just want to make sure. I know how the fans can get.
Hey, I'm better today. They lightened up on me a little bit.
Now listen, I was feeling bad for you, but I know that's what y'all TDE niggas, y'all create some commotion and it'll be the greatest marketing plan ever. So I won't pressure you into telling me when this album is coming. But what happened to that big song dump that SZA was talking about doing? Do you remember that? When she said, I got a whole bunch of songs, I might do a song dump that has nothing to do with my album. That was like a month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that off the table?
Soon. Coming soon.
Ah, okay.
Punch is good,
like
man.
you said
you're
on
not gonna
Twitter.
get nothing from Punch. You're not gonna get nothing.
Give something and nothing at all.
Yeah. They don't call Punch for no reason, man.
Punch, why are you holding that woman's album?
Man.
Why are you holding that finished product from us?
I know it's
Right,
crazy
like-
too.
I mean, I'm not gonna make no money if it don't go out.
I hear that shit.
Like I don't. It's crazy though. The fans so passionate. Like I get it. Like she said some things that really move people and touch people's lives. So I understand the passion, but relax.
Yo, only TDE gets away with telling the fans to relax when they're waiting on a release date. And I don't understand how y'all are allowed to do it.
Not only gets away with that, says, when I see y'all at the meet and greet, I'm going to remember your faces.
This guy's crazy, man. That's a talent, Punch. I got to give it to you.
Hey man, I'll be having fun, man. You got to get it. Like we like I'm from the projects. Like all this is like a plus. I love it.
Yeah. Listen, I respect you too much to try to get any inside information on the Kendrick album. I'll just leave it alone.
That's coming soon too.
Yeah, I know. You heard Drake and Dirk though, right?
You know what? I haven't even heard it yet.
I bet. Yeah.
Punch. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
All right, you know what?
We're not doing that.
Hey, Punch.
We're not doing that.
Hey, Punch, thank you.
We're not doing that.
Hey, what? Your YouTube
I
down?
didn't hear. I didn't hear. We're not doing that.
Hey, your phone is dead?
Nah. Today was my music day. I listened to the Nas earlier.
Nah, we
we got it.
I know.
Well, Punch, we appreciate you. We're huge fans.
Yes, love, Punch.
And we'll be waiting.
No doubt.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
All right,
Oh,
Punch.
shit, I fucking pressed the wrong
Bang
button
on
like
it.
Lex.
So
Damn.
good.
We love Punch, man.
No,
They
Punch.
didn't hear that, fuckers. Come on, man.
Yeah, of course not. No.
He didn't hit him.
It was hard to find that record.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
The algorithms were
You had to really search for it.
It was totally scrambled. That night.
We were hacked.
Yeah, the algorithm.
They was
too,
hacked. They
that
got hacked.
too,
Come
yeah.
on, man. You know they got hacked.
Yeah. Joe, how you feel about your you got the number 8 pick. How you feel about that?
20% chance.
Yeah.
It's the pick they always get.
That is the pick they always
They-
get.
they-
Seven or eight.
I thought
No,
they were
8 or 9. It's never 7. The Warriors get
No,
7
we
when
get 7
Steph
last.
Curry is
I
there.
thought y'all would have got a higher pick last night, though. I ain't gonna lie. I really felt like y'all was the top 4 pick.
When we got the Porzingis pick 4, I was shocked because we don't get a high pick like that.
Yeah.
When we got the RJ pick, we always get the pick after the 2 killers. Like,
Yeah.
wherever the killers is going, we get the pick after. But 8 and 9 is the pick I'm used to. Jordan Hill, we just always land there. And again, I'm trying not to be a Knick fan or root for them. They've hired a lot of really good basketball people, so it's making it difficult.
Leon
Rose knows what he's doing. I like the Wayne Kentucky coach hire.
Yeah.
They stole one of the Utah assistant coach. They putting together, look like they're trying to follow the Lakers.
I like the
Lakers guide.
Tibbs. I like the Tibbs hire as a head coach. I like it.
I like it too. I'd like to see if Kevin Knox actually turns into something, or if we're just going to look at Michael Porter Jr. for the next 10 years and think what
Michael
if,
Porter Jr. is
or
on another
Donovan
level.
Mitchell instead of Frank Nicolatina.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It hurts.
What else do we have? Listen, this is the last week of teeth jokes.
This is it.
This is it. We've done it for 2 episodes. I wanted to put a fork in this the last episode, but some of these are pretty good, man. You guys called me Plaque Thought from the Roots Canal.
It's funny.
Rim.
I didn't even know Rim was in it.
Yeah, me neither. Suge Bite. Choosy Vert, Lil Choosy Vert. Rick Floss.
Rick Floss is funny.
Teeth Murray. James St. Platrick.
Okay.
Gums and Roses. Robert Venero. Robert Venero
is good.
It's pretty funny. You guys are good. Most Breath.
Okay.
Most Breath is pretty.
Usually I'd say that was a reach, but that was
I liked Most Breath.
Yeah, Most Breath is
It was different. It was a different vibe.
This one was a reach, but I fuck with it. Wu Fang Clan.
Okay.
Wu Fang Clan. Andre T-1000.
a little bit of a reach.
Bryson Filler. Rim. Toothpaste Fiasco.
That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. That's really good. That's funny. That's some funny shit right there.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Toothpaste Fiasco. Jaw Rule.
Jaw Rule?
Yeah, Jaw Rule. Jaw Rule. And I think that was the end of it. You guys are...
Let the creators create, man.
Yeah.
Enough now. Enough of creating.
Stop creating.
Enough of creating. Because when y'all keep being funny, y'all send invitations to the people that aren't so funny.
Yeah,
and then they join in.
Yeah,
and they
that's
try to
always the worst
participate. It's
part.
like, fam, you're not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not funny. What else is really important in the universe that we need to discuss responsibly on our platforms?
The Sean Bell biopic. I know I pronounced that biopic. Jason Mitchell is starring and producing the Sean Bell movie. So we
Is Jason Mitchell the guy that got kicked off of the Shy for
Yes.
being a horn dog?
Yes.
Yeah, and off an airplane.
Oh, so then why do I care about what he's doing?
Well,
How
Sean
did he get work again?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't want to hear from none of these nasty pervert rapist dudes. I don't.
But this
Fair.
is away from that, this is a very important story.
Yeah,
that should be
I,
talked
more
about.
The Sean Bell story.
Talking about it
Absolutely.
because it's the Sean Bell story.
Yeah.
I mean, if Jason Mitchell is playing him and producing it, so I mentioned that. But this is an important story to be told.
Damn, I didn't realize he was only 23 when that happened.
23 years old, yeah.
2006, right? Yeah, damn.
Listen, man.
Rest in peace, Sean Bell.
Yeah.
For real.
And I've seen that echoed by a lot of artists, even outside of the Griselda camp. And
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that are affiliated, but musicians and people in general from the upstate hip hop scene.
Yeah.
And I also want to say I saw the look in DJ Shay's when Benny was speaking of him.
Yeah.
Like, that had to feel good to hear before you're transitioning.
Yeah.
And I also want to speak to you gentlemen about someone transitioning from, is this from COVID?
Yeah.
Health complications?
Yeah.
Sure.
appears
Because
to be,
we'll never know when it's COVID proper,
Right.
but health complications. And he was just here
Yeah.
in this room
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. Hasn't even been a month.
Right.
Has that done anything to you gentlemen's thinking differently than maybe it normally would have?
As far as COVID or
Yeah, which
As far as anything.
I mean,
But Rory put in the group chat that this gentleman was just here a few weeks ago. This hit's a little different.
yeah, it
So that's what I'm
I
asking
mean,
about.
I guess not so much COVID, just anytime this happens and you're just with somebody, especially when you see them in such great spirits, so full of life, it's still impacting the world in that moment, and then they're gone. Yeah, it always hits a little different when that type of thing happens.
But right there is what I want to ask you about. When you know someone or know their journey, and you see that they have hit a peak before they perished.
Or not even a peak. Sometimes not a peak when you
Not
know
a peak,
they
but
have much more to offer.
Yeah. Not a peak. You're right. That's I misspoke.
Maybe just finally
When
getting the credit they were due.
When the dreams seem to be getting closer to coming true.
Mm-hmm.
And then they perish.
Yeah.
Is it all sadness for you? Or does a small part of you feel gratified that before it ended, they were closer to where they wanted to be, and there was a certain joy and happiness that they felt?
Definitely that. And
I apologize if that question is inappropriate for
the family.
Yeah, anybody
Okay.
who may be listening right now, because I'm sensitive to that.
And I don't think I think we're speaking in the opposite of celebrating his
The
life.
utmost respect, yes.
And I think just when the few times I hung around him was a great guy, but when I started reading everything and what he did for Buffalo and the legacy that he had and Griselda kind of being under him like he was their OG, I think before he passed, seeing how Griselda is now being revered and all the work he put in a city that was neglected for so long from a hip hop perspective, and shit, even an economic perspective, everything perspective with what Buffalo means. I think that's amazing that he got to see at least all the work he put in was now coming to fruition to some degree, and getting the recognition for what he worked for and just the good dude that he was. Like, outside of Griselda music shit, anyone you talk to Griselda wise, now they just good dudes. Like, outside of that shit, they just good people. They move around right. Everything they do is correct. I think that reflects him being their OG. Like, I think that's doper than the music shit. You can't say bad shit about the people that came up under him. They're good people.
Yeah.
So fuck good music. They're good human beings.
Yeah, I think in life sometimes things happen, and you never really understand it. Like when you lose people close to you, and we understand that we all have our day to go, but you never want to see it happen so sudden, and you just seen the person, and then the next day they're no longer here. So it leaves you with a lot of emotions and feelings. But I think when you look at it, like Nip said, it's the marathon, and DJ Shay he held the baton, and he ran as far as he was supposed to go, and he now passed it on to Griselda, to Benny, to Wes, to Benny. It's just sad because you start seeing things that they talked about and they spoke about and they dreamed of and they had plans of doing, and all of a sudden that comes to an end. But the important thing is to always remember the conversations, those intimate moments, and just keep him in your mind and your heart. And he's still here. He's still with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well
DJ Shay is
said,
still. He's still here. He's
And
still
thank
here.
you, DJ Shay. For,
absolutely.
For
Rest in peace, DJ Shay.
Absolutely.
Benny, I can't imagine what you're going through because I've been fortunate enough to not have experienced that just yet. But if you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to listen, if you need somebody to cry to, Roy said check up on your strong friend. And while I don't doubt that you have this under control, we here for you. We here for you, man. Shout out to DJ Shay. Rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Gone but not forgotten. Prayers to his friends, family, loved ones, and their friends, family, and loved ones. My heart is with Buffalo. My heart is with y'all, man. My heart is with y'all. Being that he was just here, I know that might hit the psyche a little different.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all the artists that he worked with and helped and embraced and
keep those words words close, man. Keep those words keep his words close.
And get to it.
Yeah.
And get to it. All of the work that Shay put in, the vision that he had.
Go harder.
Y'all carry it out. Y'all keep the memory alive, man. And we with you. We with you no matter what. Rest in peace, DJ Shay.
Yeah.
While we on the top, while we are While we on the topic of Griselda, this is a Saturday episode. It's supposed to be lighthearted and fun-loving. So not today, but Wednesday, I have some observations that I just want to speak about Paul Rosenberg and Griselda and DJ Vlad and Spotify. I don't think it's a Saturday talk, so I'm not gonna ruin y'all great mood. We got good weather and playoff games tonight. I'm not gonna fuck up the vibes. But Wednesday, when we have 1 month remaining in our contractual obligation,
it's time.
I'm gonna talk to y'all about a few things. Just a few things. Just some things I've noticed. My perspective on some things.
Some observations.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing deep.
Maybe a little deep.
Maybe.
Check 1 2 1 2. We still here. Thank you for rocking out with us.
I think I have a random question to ask you, gentlemen. It has nothing to do with anything pop culture, hip hop culture. Hip hop culture is pop culture. Nothing to do with anything like that. Just a random question.
Okay.
Is there slander that you've heard about you or that exists about you that you kind of understand?
Slander?
Slander, criticism,
Critiques.
critiques.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Has your name ever been dragged? I get where they get that from.
Of course. Hell yeah. That's part of self-reflection.
Can you gentlemen speak to that?
I think I should.
And what is the criticism?
I mean, I can't think of something off the top of that's a criticism, but anytime you're putting yourself in a public forum, whether through art or podcasting or whatever it may be, there's going to be critiques and criticism.
Oh,
and
shut
that's
up,
part of the
Parks.
game.
Take your time.
Okay.
Tell me about a criticism that has been said about you specifically and why you get it. I want to hear that from the
Why
three
you
of
get
you.
it. Like you understand why they feel that way?
Yeah. And I'll start. Like, we all have heard Joe's an asshole or Joe's a dick or Joe is off-putting or standoffish. And while I don't think that's true to my actual core, I totally understand anybody who says that. Depending on how you were introduced to me, you could easily walk away with that, surmising that. If you met me from Love and Hip Hop, I could see you saying, "That nigga's a dick, get him the fuck out of here." If you've met me from one of my internet debacles, I could see you saying, "Yo, he's trash, I'm not fucking with him." If you met me from a scandal, I understand. So years later, when I feel like I'm this law-abiding, upstanding citizen, and some people say, "Yo, Joe's a dick, Joe's an asshole, I don't fuck with him, he's an idiot, blah, 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 yada, 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 he's stupid, why do people listen to him, I don't understand why he has a podcast, blah, 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 blah." Half of the time, I get it.
Of course. I mean, anytime you're forced to talk as much as we talk, you're going to come across a way that you may perceive differently than when you speak. So, yeah, when people say, "Yeah, I wish Roy would just shut the fuck up," I kind of agree with them. Sometimes I wish I would shut the fuck up.
Right.
Sometimes I'm forcing opinions I don't really care to even talk about.
Right.
So
or
I'm
care to back up or care to stand on.
Sometimes I'm just saying shit, and I listen back and I say, "Wow, kid sounds stupid." I totally understand when people say I should shut the fuck up. I don't defend myself on a lot of those points because I agree with them.
Right.
I could sit there and force it, and I could sit on Twitter all day and nitpick every critique you have for me and even maybe win the debate. But no, I agree. We're talking a lot. We're going to come across stupid a lot. We're going to come across annoying a lot.
And I can't wait to come across stupid on all platforms.
Word. I feel like anytime you talk to even people you love, you like, all right, I wish this person would just shut up for a second. Let alone people that don't even really know us, know our values, know our cores, know how we really feel. Oh my, I can only imagine.
I think for me, the main one I see all the time is people have this perception that I'm anti-relationship. That I am just like the guy that's like, "Oh, everyone should not have a significant other."
Right.
It's not true at all. Like,
you just personally don't have a relationship.
I just personally, it's just me. Like, I love seeing that type of shit. Like, that shit is dope to me. I just don't. That's not where I'm at yet.
Yeah. Some people accuse me of agreeing with Joe too much or being on the same page, but I feel like we've worked together for a decade. There's a reason why we work together well.
Right.
Like we
Right.
have similar mindsets.
But in all fairness,
Joe makes good points, man.
in all fairness,
I feel
people
you on
don't.
that one.
Well, you can never win with that one because it's always either they be sitting there riding Joe's dick, or
I hate
I wish they wouldn't argue so much.
Right.
Someone has to be right here.
That's
Right.
But that's what I was going to say. That's why you can't really. Feed
You
into
can never
that.
win in that one
because it's like for every time you think that we agree with Joe, I can show you where we disagree.
Yeah.
Or where Joe disagrees with us. Like it's so you can't really get into that shit. But to
I
answer
watched
your
that.
question,
I
yeah.
watched that. I'm sorry. I watched that. And again, I pick up a lot of things when I rewatch things or watch things back. In the moment, we're in the moment.
Oh yeah.
I watched back that my guy Loaded Clips put up a Maul versus Joe compilation. And the very first topic there was us talking about actually having a hit list of women that you wanted to knock off. And I sat there and I sat there for 15 minutes and I watched it.
He was cringing.
I'm watching myself argue that I've never had a list while my list keeps getting longer.
And we told you for sure you have a list.
Y'all are sitting there saying, Joe, what the fuck are you saying? And I'm arguing my poor heart out.
Yeah.
Boy, does that make me cringe.
No, what makes me cringe the most is when I'll think something, and then the moment I say it in my head, I'll disagree with myself, but I'm on this boat now. So it's time to argue it to death.
Gotta change that, man. We gotta change that.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm going to keep going. I can make some sense out of the bullshit I just said.
This has been so great. I want to just keep this going, man. How old's your oldest niece, Maul?
My oldest niece might mate. She's not 30 yet. Maybe 28.
There we go.
I think.
All right, cool.
29. Maybe.
Tell me about when one of your.
I could be wrong.
Tell me about all of you when one of your older nieces when you found out about their boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't have direct blood nieces because I'm
not even my oldest niece.
I have.
This nigga ain't got brothers or nieces.
Well, yeah, you have to have a niece. You would have to have a brother or a sister. That's how that
He's
works.
the only child. Yeah.
But I have people that we consider, and then I have
Cousins.
I have cousins that have
Yeah.
kids, and then I have people that are family, whether we're blood or not.
Oh, there we go. Or when one of your younger cousins.
Yes.
You found, there we go.
So I was the youngest of all my cousins. So all their kids are like creeping up in age, and they're in high school now.
They're fucking.
And they have Instagram.
Bro, listen.
Yeah,
It's not even my oldest.
And I follow them.
One of my nieces, and she's
Yeah, my niece's Instagram is.
yeah. I wonder. It just hurts me. Like, and she be posting the memes with the dude grabbing his girl by the throat over the balcony. You know, like I will kill that nigga. Like, are you crazy?
God.
Like, I will kill him. Like,
Jesus, man.
yeah. So it's just like you get to that age where even my sisters though, like, it's you start looking at them and you like, you talking about her boyfriend. I'm like. Like my sister's older than me, like you know what I'm saying. Like, but it's like you don't want to be around that. Like I never hung out with my sisters because of that. I don't like to see guys trying to talk to them and shit like that. I just can't.
And I don't know if you can tell when your nieces, younger cousins, whatever you want to call it, like you can tell, male or female, when they've lost their virginity. Mm-hmm. Like how obvious it is without them telling you of just how they strut around different and make different little slight comments. But, oh, you're fucking.
You just come out and say it.
Like,
oh,
you didn't realize that
you're not washing dishes because you fucking.
Yeah. They just walk a little different.
Yeah, it's a thing.
They
It's
comment on things a little different.
Yeah.
They bring their friends over, and you could just tell, like, no, I've been through this before.
Yeah,
it's rough to deal with.
It's a real thing, but that's part of getting older.
Yeah.
I have one more of these stupid questions, and then we can take this wherever you want to take it. I'm done for the day.
Okay.
Tell me about the girl that you courted that was out of your league during the courtship, or that you learned during courtship was out of your league.
How do you know when she's out of
That's
your
a
league?
load. This should be in front of the pod.
This should be what?
In the front of the pod.
We can save it.
That's a question.
Yeah, let's save. No.
We
Let's save
can-
this. This is a Wednesday.
Write that
thing.
down and let's.
This is a
edit
Wednesday thing. This is a Wednesday thing.
That's a
I already
question.
see where we're going. This is another hour and a half easy. This is Wednesday.
Okay.
Savon, hold that.
And if we don't edit this, we will get to this. This isn't one of those topics where we
No.
don't
We're
go
getting
back
to
to.
that. We're definitely getting to that. Why you laughing?
Shorty blew my mind, and I ran away. My experience is not to your level.
Yeah, because it let me know that my ego was very fragile. That I didn't think very highly of myself.
Women know.
Bitch pack her own lunch to work, and I'm like, I don't deserve her, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And that looks like a great sandwich.
She made her own shit. Like, come on, man. What I'm doing?
Yeah.
All right, Wednesday we'll get to that. All right, I don't have any more stupid questions for you, gentlemen. I don't know if there's anything else that's culturally relevant that we have to get to. Oh yeah, Master P. Master P says, and I quote, "There's nothing more important to me than family. And when a family member is incarcerated or hurt, the whole family is affected. But if you truly believe in God, you know that every man is accountable for their own actions. We also have family members that make poor decisions that result in painful consequences, but put the blame on others to avoid taking responsibility themselves. It's time for me to be truthful with my own family. None of us are perfect, but we are not going to grow if we don't face the truth with each other. We need to stop being afraid to speak up, tell the truth, confront, and correct each other in love. Everything is not about money. I'm tired of family members looking at me like an ATM. The Bible says, oh, no man. I hate the way that you scroll down. The Bible says, oh, no man, nothing but to love him. Oh, no man, nothing but to love him. I have went above and beyond for all of my family members, whether they deserve it or not, and most of them are ungrateful. My brother is innocent. We have been fighting this case since 2002, and I know that he is frustrated, but he can't continue to blame his family for his predicament when he has constantly put his trust in his friends. All his co-defendants, a.k.a. friends. All of his co-defendants, a.k.a. friends, the ones that were in the club with him on the day of the incident, testified against Corey and stated that he was the one that committed the crime so that they could save themselves and get out of jail. He never said anything negative about those friends, wrote any songs about them, talked about them in interviews, or wrote any books about them. But he did speak negatively against our family, even against his own mother and father. And we still love him in caps and will continue to fight for him. Continue is in caps. And that is the message from Master. Oh, there's more? Oh, continue to fight for him. Whoever wrote the Instagram post that the bloggers and the media are talking about doesn't even sound like my brother or something that he would say. And the only reason I am addressing this is because I will not allow him or his friends to make a mockery out of our family that has been dedicated, committed, and continue to be here for him even when the fakers and publicity goes away. I'm tired of family members thinking I'm supposed to fix all of their problems. I am not God. I love my brother and I'm praying for the best for him. God knows the truth. At C Murder, at Silk the Shocker, at Monica, at Kim Kardashian. Gentlemen, I'm reading this on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
is
good job, by the way.
Very, very, thank you. This is very new news to me. Oh, I guess this is coming on the heels of C Murder's Instagram post saying 7 months ago I called. Oh, this was from last week.
Yeah.
7 months ago I called Monica. She conferenced Kim Kardashian. I did not know Moses had been working to reach Kim. After our call for the first time in 19 years, I slept. You can rest behind these walls, but never do you actually sleep. My case has been stagnant for years, so I published multiple books to help free my kids and pay my lawyers the bare minimum. I'm a man, so it was no one's responsibility to save me, and no one attempted to. But when you trust God, he will send his angels. This message is to any man or woman fighting the injustices of the system. Don't ever give up and do as I am. Focus on the blessings, not the betrayals. True story. # free Corey Miller. Gentlemen, I was unaware of any static that may have existed between C Murder and Master P.
Yeah. This is
the timing of this is peculiar with Monica and Kim K coming out last week with all their support and the actions that they plan on pursuing.
I don't know as far as the back and forth what exactly was said on either parts or from either parties, but this is a situation that happens when, unfortunately I'm familiar with this. I know about family members being locked up and how it can cause a divide in the family and how it can cause strain and stress. And that forces family to start saying certain things about each other that doesn't need to be said, that's not true. Because, again, unless you're that person that's behind those walls, you can't really, you can't tell the person how to feel.
Right.
You can say, oh, everything's going to be all right, but, again, you're not doing that time.
Right.
Those cells, that door doesn't close behind you and lock in at night, and you hear grown men crying and whatever. You know what I mean? You just don't. That you're not in that position, so it's hard to speak on how he should be acting or what he should be saying. You know that emotions and feelings are involved, and things are just kind of like in a weird space. But I think it's important to always keep family business.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? You don't want to air out personal things in public. You don't want to speak on certain things in public. I don't care what it is. I'm just a firm believer. I was raised, you never speak bad on your mother and father publicly. Like, you could feel however you feel about your parents or whatever. Your dad wasn't around, mom didn't, whatever. But you never do that publicly. So it's just unfortunate to see certain things playing out like this. But I do understand, to a certain extent, both parties.
Sure.
I understand where Master P is coming from. I'm pretty sure, my phone rings for things that I can't fix, and I'm nowhere near what Master P is.
Yep, same.
So I can imagine the amount of phone calls that he receives from people wanting things and asking for things, and so I understand his position. And again, I understand, C Murder's position. Like, I'm in jail. I feel like I'm done wrong. My case is stagnant. It's a lot of things that are against me that are not true, allegations and stuff like that. So you understand it, but it's just unfortunate.
But
I like
is
to
a
see
family thing.
It's a family
That
thing.
is a family thing.
Keep that family. Keep that, and that, let y'all handle that. We don't need to. I don't ever want to know about, his mother and father and what they did do or didn't do, and I don't want to know about that.
Right.
Like, I know that y'all are too important to the culture. Master P, understand, C Murder is important to his brother and important to his family. And things like this, you just want to see, the family handle this and get this thing right. But I do understand, the emotions behind it.
Absolutely.
I absolutely understand that.
Absolutely.
Did you throw the baby pop, the powder in the air before the game? Honestly, did you?
No. I ain't do that.
Parks,
Yeah,
if
that's that on that.
If you're free next weekend, man, why don't you come to the Hamptons with me? I got a little house. Got a house.
You think some grilling might need to happen?
Nice lake, some jet skis, maybe jet ski.
I do like to jet ski.
I got it.
I do
there.
like the jet ski.
I got
It's a good time.
if you're available, if Rim doesn't mind,
I'll see what I can
come
do.
ride to the Hamptons with
It
me.
is your birthday next weekend, so
Yes, yeah, I'd love to celebrate with you.
thanks for the invite.
What?
What?
Maul's looking for his invite too.
The mall's not invited anywhere.
I wasn't looking for my
No,
invite.
it didn't. It wasn't coming that way.
I wasn't looking for
You
it.
could not look. It wasn't there. Fuck out of here. Let's see. Maul. Do we have come on? The whole Maul community is depending on you for the Lakers take.
Yeah. Last night's game. Well,
2 nights ago now.
Thursday's game.
Sure.
Game 2. I expected the Lakers to respond the way they did. I expected them to come out and play hard and make adjustments, and they did that. I don't take much from it, though, because LeBron had one of his worst playoff games.
Yeah.
And they won by 20 or more than that. So it's one of those games where it's like a lot of, I'm glad the Lakers won. I think that was important for them to get that win on the buzz. Their first playoff win in like 7 years, I believe, or something like that. So that was important to get that win on the board. But they got a lot of Portland's gonna adjust.
You still got Portland winning this series.
We got to see what Dame's hand looks like. So
I say
game 3 is important. I got to see what Dame
Portland
hand.
winning.
Really?
And I'm interested. I thought Zach Collins was coming
Dame's
back.
okay.
I thought Zach Collins was coming back for game 2, but he didn't.
He'll be back for the series.
So yeah, so that's another piece that I think Portland needs. But I think it's going 7, but I can't take much from the Lakers winning that game last night. Like I said, LeBron had one of his worst games in his playoff career, and they won by 20. So I don't think Pope will continue to hit shots like that. I don't think the bench will continue to perform I just don't see it. But I do think it's going 7 games, though.
Okay.
I believe it's going 7. I just think Portland has too many weapons, though, man.
Have you enough of that? Have you come to grips with Kawhi Leonard hating Paul George yet? Still no. Don't worry about it.
After game 2,
Don't worry about it.
After game 2, I could see why he would have he feels some type of way. Paul took a lot of shots that I didn't think was necessary, and I do think that Kawhi has to see the ball more. He has to take more shots. I believe that. But that's gonna be a good series too, though. Luka is special, man.
We've also got Mark Jackson versus George Karl.
Yeah.
Mark Jackson on a broadcast said that all of Melo's coaches prior should share responsibility and the fact that he didn't play defense earlier in his career the way he's playing it now. I don't know if you're watching now, but he's diving for loose balls. He's guarding up. It's a lot of hustle. Yeah. All the things that people may have been worried about when he was banned from the league. Mm-hmm. He's doing that shit out there.
I don't think you blame the coaches for that, though.
Well, I'm just saying what Mark Jackson.
No, I know.
I understand what Mark is saying, though. Like
it's a shared responsibility.
Yeah, you have to demand
that was
that.
What he said.
But his coaches did, and in fairness to Melo's coaches, a lot of his coaches were asking him to play defense and rebound.
Right.
He just wasn't doing it.
He just I
highly doubt a coach was not asking Melo if he would rebound and play defense.
Yeah, but in fairness too, at that point in Melo's career, he was demanded more on the offensive end as well.
Right.
So if you want me to score as much as you're giving me the ball and running plays for me, and then you want me to go on the other end and strap up,
and that's not fair because of what you're saying. Melo was depended on to shoot the ball, so they put him with a Marcus Camby, a Kenyon Martin, a Chauncey Billups.
Pieces.
Like he had pieces. That other guy that was real nice, a defensive guy, 2 guard. He ended up on the Knicks and the Magic. Aaron Aflalo. Yeah. Like he had defensive guys around him. Here come George Carr being emotional. I heard Mark Jackson's taking shots at my defensive coaching during tonight's broadcast. Remind me, how many All-Star teams did you coach, Mark? How many did Defensive Player of the Years? How many finals appearances? How many of my teams became dynasties right after I left? To which Mark Jackson replies, wasn't even thinking of you, family. By the way, I never lost to you in the playoffs as a player or as a coach. God bless you and yours. I love Coach Spice.
Old Head
Coach Spice is good. Yeah. It's Old Spice.
It is Old Spice.
And I love Old Spice.
Yeah.
I love Spice, man. I do. It's awesome.
It's good on food.
Yeah. Funny coming from a white guy, but you know.
Every now and then.
The fact that George
Carr some salt on it.
A little pepper.
His Twitter account is just hilarious. Like, why is George Carl on Twitter?
Yeah,
that is actually very funny. And it's
never
verified.
Knew that before today. Yeah, like I never knew that.
That's how I felt about any of Phil Jackson's tweets ever. Any of them. Anytime he tweeted.
I forgot that Phil Jackson had Twitter.
Let me see what else. Mark Jackson versus George Carl. What do you think about the Timberwolves getting the number 1 pick?
Anthony Edwards. I like it.
He is the number 1 pick, right?
Absolutely. For sure. Now, they're saying that Minnesota might try to trade that pick.
Nah, it's not happening.
But I don't see that. I don't see why they would do that.
I don't see it.
I don't see. But Anthony Edwards will be the number 1 pick.
They say this is a weak draft, but I feel like New York could get a good pick at 8. I don't think the top 10 is weak.
Yeah, no, not weak.
It may be weak after the top 10.
Some people saying they would trade down.
The Knicks.
I'm not going to take it that far, but
I saw a lot today about that.
That eighth pick would be a good contributing pick. Listen, if the Knicks actually knew how to draft, they would have a team.
Well, they got Leon Rose over there now, so we have to see. We have to give him a clean slate, let him operate, and see.
It's tough watching all the former Knicks get busy in the playoffs. Like it was tough watching Jamal Murray do what he had to do, knowing that he was a Knick in the Carmelo trade and just. And I only bring it up because the Knicks said, we don't feel like the draft is that good this year. I'm like, fam, what? Wait, what?
You're not allowed to say that.
There's mad dudes I like in this draft. Like,
and what? You should get one of them.
What? Yeah. They got picks in this draft, though. They got 8. They got 29. They got 37. They got a few picks, man. I'm not a Knicks fan anymore, but let's see what happens.
Okay.
Gentlemen, I am topicked out. Closing in on the 3-hour mark of this podcast.
Yeah.
Unless you gentlemen have something that's imperative, I'll be back Wednesday to tear a whole new asshole in Vlad, Spotify, and there was something else I said.
Oh, wait,
Paul.
Logic's coming out of retirement, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Wait.
Come on. Logic saying he would drop a mixtape
look at
of freestyles if he gets 1 million signatures.
Oh, man, Paul working his magic.
Hold on, Parks, I got you.
Paul, you got a freestyle in there?
Paul brought Logic back. I hate when word plays them. Is this Logic over this beat? Oh,
Ultra
got it. This is a hit. You doing that, Rory?
Yeah, Logic is out of retirement, man.
That was quick. Shout out to Halim. Got a job, had an A&R at Def Jam.
Halim.
Yeah, shout out to Halim. VP of A&R Def Jam. Halim's family.
Def Jam making the right steps.
Finally.
Def Jam making the right steps. Finally. Go lean, go lean, go lean, go lean. No,
Lean.
You know Lean is my guy.
no
Don't
one's
do
ever
that.
called him Lean.
Gotta
That's
move
my
back. Gotta move back to New York, Lean. There's no
my
Def
nigga.
Jam in Cali. That's not capital, nigga. Get back over here.
All the buildings.
Yeah,
over
get
there,
back over here. I know you just had a kid, but your daughter can wait.
Nah,
She's not, he didn't just have a kid. It's his daughter.
daughters might be like 8.
Is grown.
His daughter's 9, right?
His daughter's like 8 or 9 now.
Go Lean, go Lean, go Lean. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, shout out
It
to
makes
Ha, man.
Sometimes the music industry does the right thing.
Yeah.
And this is one of those times, man. Shout out to Halim. Super happy and proud of you, bro. We love you.
Sure.
Always. See if there's anything else.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. I'm done.
You done? You got something for us? You got a little,
Let me just make
little jazz
Someone
with
sleeping
us?
on?
Let me just
Someone
make
we're sleeping on?
sure. Nas apology. Oh, Doja Cat is responding.
Oh, is that so?
Did you care
How
about
is she
that?
replying?
I don't give a fuck about Doja Cat.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
all right. Well, there's that.
Let's see. Future Lloyd, Logic on time. All right. I'm out of here. Happy Nasir Jones Appreciation Day, man. Again,
Absolutely.
I couldn't be more happy to be incorrect. I don't know shit. I'm stupid. I'm ignorant. Don't listen to me about anything. You shouldn't judge a track list by its cover.
True.
But
And
you're
shout
man
out-
enough to
and- Oh, 100%. 100%.
come in here and apologize.
And again, shout out to all of the young G's carrying the torch that appeared on that project, man. I enjoyed each and every one of you, the different styles, flows. I just think hip hop is in a good place. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
I do.
And we did the mature thing and ignored the actual bullshit of music that came out. We need to get into the Mariah Lauryn Hill shit. We'll save it for Wednesday. I don't want to damper the mood.
Thank you.
You can get into that Sunday.
Oh, tonight on your IG
Yeah,
Live.
well,
Yeah, go on IG. Yeah, take it live.
Fair. Oh my God. I need 4 minutes of my life back. Like immediately.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on miseducation flips.
And JD, go see Trackmasters, man. Stay away from Puff. Especially after that bullshit.
I'm looking for, here we go right here, because it's irresponsible to not report this as it's happening. Monica did respond to Master P's post.
Oh, yeah?
She added him, and she says, and I quote, "I have been respectful towards you, and you have refused to do the same. You cannot speak on me because you do not know me. I have only conversed with Silk. This matter is between you men, your brothers. Please leave me out of this because my efforts have been the same. I just didn't see the need to post it. Check the visiting lists from the parish to Angola to Hunt's, or better yet, ask his children. You responded before you read. I connected him to Kim 7 months ago. He's never not been able to hit me, my mother, or brother and get what he needs. Focus on his freedom." End quote. And that is from Monica. I'm assuming there's a bit of a misunderstanding between how all this is playing out. But I don't want anyone to live too much in their ego that they lose focus. The priority is getting C. Murder home after 18 years of being falsely accused and incarcerated.
Yeah.
Again, before this ends, I want to clarify, just in case it sounded like I was attempting to cape for Tory Lanez. I am not. I can give two fucks if I never hear another Tory Lanez song. I'm totally fine with that. And I want to reiterate that it is our job as men, especially men in this culture, to not only protect women, but look out for women, listen to women, believe women.
Mm-hmm.
And hold other men accountable for the dumb shit.
1,000%. 1,000%. I want to drive that point home, just in case it was missed by some of the idiots who enjoy this podcast. Now, with that said, this was a good podcast today, man. Good podcast today. You got good weather this weekend. I hope everybody has safe plans. I got a birthday next week. I still have no idea what I'm doing.
Hamptons.
If Parks wants to come out.
Little getaway.
Yeah.
Aw.
Come on. It's not a fly out, it's a drive out. I offered the drive out because we ain't got no deal.
You could throw them on the Long Island Railroad.
Yo, the whole trick game changed when you ain't got no deal. Yo, what's up? You want me to get this rental? Just drive out?
Yeah. A little hurts.
Get you an economy plus.
I mean, I ain't got the Tulum flight right now, man.
Yeah,
I can't tell you if Bergdorf is open. I don't know.
Right.
Are they? I mean,
who's checking?
I ain't. Yo, speaking of, they're closing down the. Are they closing the Neiman's or the Saks or one of those stores in Hudson Yards? This is a New York thing. Shout out to our African listeners. In Hudson Yards, they're closing the Neiman's. That shit just had to get up a year ago.
No,
Hudson Yards is where they're supposed to have all the money at. It's expensive. Y'all closing over there.
Hudson Yards is taking a shit. They took a lot of money from some shit that the city actually needed. Look at Karma.
True story.
Oh, speaking of, Steve Bannon is making jokes about all the money from building the wall going in his pocket. He's making jokes about that. For those unaware, that's exactly what he went to jail for. And
sounds on brand.
Fresh out, right? He is making jokes.
Not from Bannon.
Sounds on brand.
Got some jokes for you.
That's the new Halliburton. Is this wall?
I don't think there's anything else I really need to touch on.
How the government started a GoFundMe.
It's crazy.
Bro, listen, man.
Yo, man, we got. I'm sorry. We got to vote
Because they
Biden,
know
man.
how
I'm
they
sorry.
brainwash that
I hate
side.
to have to say it.
It's yours.
No.
That's all I got.
It's not.
Yeah, no,
It was other people's.
Yeah.
The world is theirs. The world is theirs.
It's other people's.
It's not ours.
Oh, man. Yo, y'all are awesome, man. Thank y'all for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows that we need to be there. We will do the same. Until the next time,
it's theirs.
I bid you adieu.
Catch up on P-Valley by Wednesday.
Adios.
I'm gonna finish. I started.
So long. Goodbye. We'll talk to you later. Chuck and deuces your way. All of that good stuff.